allow you to sit here. But yeah, I
Right.
absolutely knew that.
So we're saying we're so basically we'll be pissed. We're saying stuff that we know about me.
Right, right, right.
I
And
got
to
it.
your
So
point,
I understand. I agree with you.
and to
I'm
your
doing my job is being done.
well, it's being done for certain people. So that's what I was just gonna say to you, Slim. So for you, Slim, you do have a point. The shit's not working with me directly, but again, as far as the optics go, for the people down there that's watching who are very simple minded, that's very easy to persuade in a certain one way or another. You're right. Braid's thing is working. He's doing his one thing that he does, and it's working. But again, I'm gonna stand on what I stood on the first 10 minutes I came in this motherfucker and talked. Some people need a mind of their own. Some people need a thought process of their fucking own. And if you can be persuaded by optics of what you think is going on and nothing directly, then hey, I feel bad for you.
Now, would you now look though? This the part that to drive my point all the way home. The part that's gonna really sound crazy is why would you let somebody that's playing with your friend do you like that? Know what I'm saying? Put you in the middle of that.
Because I'm not because
It do like this. Is what it look like.
well,
Though you may
okay,
be
it's
shutting
what
it
it looked
down,
like to
he
you. It may
whipping
be
out
what it looked
this.
like
This
to
hold on,
you
look.
and
I'm
200
telling you.
people
I'm
down there.
giving you
No,
what Miss
because
Nietzsche
what you're
keeps
trying to
saying.
do is the same shit he doing. So we're
No,
not
no,
gonna
no,
do
no.
that.
I'm really trying to tell you, say fuck that nigga. But I'm trying to say it the nice way. But that's why I'm going about it the way that I'm going. When I say Miss Nietzsche keeps saying, why y'all let him up there? He joined the panels of people that he know is close to me to try and cause division. And even though you like I'm shutting it down and I'm moving away from it, you definitely are still giving him a place inside of a FOE platform, somebody who's close to FOE, and he's causing division.
Tell me what division he caused today by being here.
He keep on bringing up the same shit about the whooping. He keep on bringing the conversation back. Then he even
And
tried to
who and
bring in the
who has bit that apple? How is he causing division? Name one person that he successfully caused division between today.
mama. It's not always an obvious division. It's the way that these people that still rock with FOE that don't. I watched the comments earlier. Everybody down there when it was like, nah, I can go where I want to, I can do what I want to. These are some of the same people that being misneutralized saying, yeah, I see, I feel you, girl. I wouldn't allow none of that shit. I wouldn't condone none of that
And
shit. You
so
right for
exposing the motherfuckers right here today is means what? Exposing them same fucking people to your point means what?
it's not always exposing. Sometimes it's manipulation.
Well, I'm not in the game of manipulating nobody, and that's
No,
not the
I'm not.
game
I'm
that
not
I'm going to
saying you
play.
the one that's being you the one manipulating. I'm talking about he's being manipulative.
Even
He's
if
trying
he's
to
so
make a
okay.
fool and a mockery out of bigger FOE supporters, and he's doing it by just sitting up here playing this game.
So you call a FOE supporter, somebody in here today saying, "Oh, I can go anywhere to anybody's panel," and then get over to Nietzsche's platform and be like, "Oh yeah, sis, I agree with you. Are you right?" That's what you
It
call a supporter.
is still they still be there.
I understand that, and they're still going to be there tomorrow, and they're still going to
Exactly.
be in his platform tomorrow. So again, I ask you the same question: what divide did I allow him to create today?
It's okay, mama. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not trying. That's why I ain't want to go in too far. I
Slim,
don't
we are
care. You know
having a
that ain't.
conversation. I'm
It's
not upset
already
with you.
there.
I
It's
still
already. I
rock with.
just said it. He making the comments of FOE people flip flop back and forth. Even earlier when they was when he brought that shit up, people was making it seem like I'm aligning myself with Nietzsche, but I don't fuck with some of that shit that she talking about. Which that is always an obvious thing with anybody that's your friend.
And
But
so that's
the way that hold on, look, the way that it looked when you got a motherfucker that's an enemy that's provoking that thought process, it don't look good.
and when so to your point, those people do. So we all know Nitra in here. Nitra in here. She clocking all the motherfucking comments. She reading them. Just because y'all don't see her down there commenting, just because she ain't in the motherfucking box, don't think for a second that she don't see and feel everything that's going on in this motherfucker. I promise you, she is. So you don't think she deserves to see them same motherfuckers down there that call themselves FOE doing the one thing that you talking about?
I really catch him in enemy territory than it's supposed to be on
I wouldn't
home
give a
ground.
listen. A snake is a snake. If I catch that motherfucker in the garden or in my trash can or under my pillow, I want to catch the snake wherever the fuck they lay.
Yeah.
Hey, MissChell, can I ask a question? I'm a comment cousin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, so, I'm all around the app and listening to different things. And I had a question, and Slim kind of was getting into it. My question really was, I remember maybe a week ago, if so, Nitra was really saying like that she can't trust people who platform Braid or her enemies because, it's just kind of tough to see people that she really likes deal with her enemy. Um, and so, then I get on here and I'm seeing he's like kind of in y'all panels and doing his one thing, right? So I'm just wondering, do y'all think Nitra still cares that that FOE is platforming Braid, or do they not care? Do she not care? Did she kind of go back on that?
Well, no, because Nitra came up here earlier herself and spoke and says that, hey, we are all grown. She doesn't care what people do on this app. People are going to do what they do. And let me just put some names specifically on some of the people that Nitra was talking about specifically. You remember Just that used to sit in her number one box that went and did an interview on Nitra's Oppositions Live to talk bad about Nitra and FOE? There's one example. You remember Tracy, the one that used to sit in Nitra's other box for years and call her sis, that went to an Oppositions Live to talk shit about Nitra and FOE? There's another example. Those are two prime examples of the reason that Nitra can't trust certain people. It has nothing to do with Braid King. We all know what the fuck Braid King is doing. Nobody's shedding a light on what Braid King is doing and how Braid King's move. I've clocked Braid King on how he moves. Nitra's clocked him on how he moves. Most of us have clocked him on how he moves. So I'm not being educated on the way this man moves and what his intentions are. When you know what a motherfucker's intention is, you don't allow the one thing that they're trying to do to happen. So allowing Braid King, just like I allowed you and Slim and anybody else to come up in this box and say what you're going to say, to me, that's fair game, right? It's free speech across this motherfucker. Everybody gets a chance to say what's on their chest and say what they feel. But because I allow you that space to have that voice, don't mean that I agree with the shit you're saying, don't mean that I'm going to run with the shit you're doing, and don't mean that I'm foolish enough to allow you to plant any seeds in me personally that's going to germinate and go anywhere. But a lot of
Which I
people
agree.
will.
Which I agree with. From what I've seen from you, it definitely seems like you got to mind your own. And I don't have any, like, I don't see you going to the levels in which Nitra and Tracy's relationship or Nitra's and Just. But I just remember her saying, and I think, and even people are down there is kind of saying back and forth where people are like, no, she don't want FOE fooling with Braid, and then there's some that say she does. So I think Nitra may want to clarify that, because I'm confused as a common cousin. I thought she did not want him in y'all platforms if y'all wanted her to be your friend. I'll
Yeah,
put it
no,
that
I'm
way.
not sure. Now, I'm not sure if you missed when Nitra was in this box right here earlier today and clarified it, but I will say I'm not sure. I've been in most of Nitra's lives when she's live, and I know for one that I personally have never heard Nitra say that anybody that lets Braid King in their box, I'm not fucking with or I have a problem with. I've never heard her say that either. So I can understand that that may be your assumption from some of the things that you have heard, but those specific words I've never heard. And to double down on it, she jumped in the box earlier today to clarify that people are going to do what they do. She has an opinion on what loyalty looks like to her, and I respect that. And she has the absolute right to think that way, and she has the absolute right to vet people that are around her until they prove otherwise. Now,
Right, MissChell.
I will say this
You
too.
actually just
Brad
said it.
King's.
You just said it. You just said it because you said you didn't hear it, but we all heard it, so we hearing it.
So again, while I'm in the middle of saying what I'm saying to you, that's my understanding. That's my understanding of what's been said. And this is another thing to a lot of people who thinks that I'm platforming Braid King. Let me tell y'all how this thing goes. Braid King has a panel. He has the kingdom. He has a group of people that follow him, just like Nitra. If these two people have disdain for one another, right? Or there's narratives being spent or painted about the other one to the other one, why would I not allow Braid King to come on my platform and have an open, honest discussion and dialogue with Braid about what the problem to me appears to be, right? Instead of Braid going on his platform with his followers, continuously dragging Nitra in a way that's not productive, right? How is there a resolution if there's not going to be a medium ground where somebody is comfortable coming up, having a decent conversation, a civilized conversation about a possible resolution somewhere?
All right, so this is what I heard Miss Nietzsche say, right?
Hello.
I was gonna say Slim because I'm about to get down. Yeah, Shell, I agree with you and I agree with what you're doing. I was just saying, from a common cousin who's neutralness, that I've seen it to where she said that it was right after the Destina thing. It was not recent. So if she said something different today, then disregard. If her heart has changed about this, then disregard. But yes, she has said in the past, if anybody fools with him or whatever and platforms him, I don't care about what, I can't trust. She was just basically saying like I
No,
can't
no, no,
trust
no,
that
no.
anymore.
She didn't say
But
that. She didn't
that,
say that.
but
You
I
might.
was
How they move.
That's not what.
She's watching how they move.
No, no, no. I'm gonna give you what she said for real. For
Wait a
real.
minute.
It's not
She's
about.
watching how they move in that moment. She's
Yeah,
watching.
it's not about.
Yeah,
It's not about them
I agree.
platforming him. Hold up, time out, because it's not about them platforming him, right? It's about them platforming him, and he did and does what he does. Know what I'm saying? Like
That's
how it
not
happened
all
today.
I'm saying is
Because you could be
not
cool.
all
Like
it
the
is.
one thing I will say, you could
Hold on, Slim,
talk.
I'm trying to drop Slim, so I'm trying to tell Shell something. So Shell, I would just say I do appreciate you opening up your platform, and I do think you have a level head, and you are very like you can tell can't nobody manipulate you easily, right? And so I just can say continue to do what you do and try to get this situation resolved and whatever the case is. So yeah, that was my 2.2 as a comment cousin. I'll go back down in the comments
I
now.
appreciate you coming up. I really do.
My
Thank you.
pleasure.
Clarifying that
Hello,
point that people
everybody.
keep on saying
Can
that
I
Miss
say
Nitra
this?
said.
Everybody.
It was.
Shell.
everybody.
Shell, can
Hello,
I say something for 1 minute,
everybody.
please, Shell?
Go ahead, Dex. It's Slim. After that, you can speak. Go ahead, Dex.
I do want to put this out here, and I have remained silent for the most part, but what I will say is I have not moved any differently than I have been moving since day one. So that narrative right there will not be put out there on me because the same person I have been from day one is the same person I am to this day right here. That's it, and that's all.
Go ahead, Slim.
I was gonna say I don't think she have a problem with you being friends with him and associating with him. I think it's just she have a problem with people platform him and he doing that one thing. He being messy, and it's directly towards her or directed at her. It's aimed at her. That's what I've heard her say.
Well,
now, I'm not saying you did that, Dix, because I don't want you to think that I'm saying that applies to you. I'm saying like that's what kind of happened. Like, because you can't tell nobody who to be friends with, but I can say if you my friend and you letting this person kind of take little slick shots at me, I don't know how to look at you from that point forward.
Well, really, you low key kind of said that that's what me and Quay was in here doing today, but I've challenged you. And if one of my mods is in here that can put up a yes or no poll, just because Slim feels like he's standing on that, was Braid not shut down every single time that he tried to do that one thing? Was Braid not intercepted every single time that he tried to do that one thing in here today? Because if there's a time that I let him run with that and he wasn't intercepted, Slim, please remind me. Unless he was having a direct conversation with somebody. If him and Olivia Pope was having a direct conversation, I may not have interjected into their direct conversation. But anytime he tried to interject when people were talking and do that one thing, I do believe every single time I said, hey, 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 hey. Now I could be wrong. It's been a
Our
long
direct
motherfucking day.
conversation was a question that he asked, and I answered it. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, no, I ain't talking about you specifically, Peaches. I
Yeah.
was just using you as an example. But what I'm saying is, I feel
Yeah, he
like
was shut down. I
I
mean,
feel
we
like
all know what Bray
Slim's
does.
observation was one thing, but I feel like my reality was another. When I agreed with you just a minute ago, Slim, I agree with the fact that I can acknowledge that Braid is up here to deliberately do that one thing. That's what I'm agreeing with you about. I acknowledge that. I know that. But again, do we let Braid stay on his side of the tracks and continue to do what he do and let Nisha stay on her side of the tracks and continue to do what she does and there's no resolution? This shit just goes on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, and narratives continue to be painted? Or does somebody have a neutral ground to say, hey, wait, how does this make sense? This is not true. This is not true. Every time Braid has said something about Nitra trying to shut us down because Braid is on our platform, every single last one of us has said that that's not true.
I got you. I'm gonna get out the way because in so many ways, I came up to address it. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? If we keep arguing about it, it ain't gonna get us nowhere. You feel and believe how you believe. I saw what I saw, and I just
Right. And so
I'm
you
gonna get out
saying
the
that you
way.
saw what you saw. My question to you though now directly is, and again, I don't want you to
Even though
drop
you
thinking
tried to, I said it already. Even though you tried to shut him down, he still succeeded. Basically,
succeeded in doing
if I
what?
use a sports analogy, right? It's five niggas on the court. If I lock LeBron down, but we leave a nigga open and they get to make the shot, though you might have locked LeBron down, they still scored. They still scored. He still scored. So you locked him up a little bit, but he was actually able to get off his shot every time.
But what you're saying is that he was able to get off his shot. So I'm going to go back to the comments that you clocked that was saying that, oh, yeah, we love Braid. We going to rock with Braid. But those are the same people that's Sinitra's platform saying, hey, sis, go, sis. Right? So you look at that as success. You look at that as Braid succeeding. I look at that differently. I look at that as Nitra succeeding. Now Nitra gets to exactly screenshot these motherfucking comments and call out the motherfuckers that's really doing that one thing that she's looking out for. The snakes that she's trying to weed out her motherfucking garden. So I don't know where your level of success lays, but mine is somewhere that yours is not. So I don't understand. What's the success?
This ain't even a. I'm not gonna keep dragging. I said it several times. I mean, I get it. I can't force nobody to see something that they can't see right now. But I'm just telling you that's what happened. I know you. Now this is what I can say. I don't believe that was your intention. And that's something that we can all say. We can say this was a mistake. It wasn't your intention, but it was absolutely what happened though. And that's why she have a problem with y'all letting him in.
Nitra just says she don't have a problem with us letting them in. So now you gonna say something contradictory to what Nitra got up here and said?
No, so overall, she don't mind y'all fucking with him, but that's the reason why she don't like him coming in FOE panels. She said this specifically. He going to FOE panels trying to cause division within FOE. And that's why she would, if he was a person, like even her, she keep on trying to, Braid, I don't have a problem with you, Braid, I don't have a problem with you. And then he proceeds to disrespect her. And that's what the fuck keep happening. Everywhere, like it's not that she wants y'all to stop fucking with him. She just wants y'all to stop fucking with him in a way that he always able to try to sow dissension, sow seeds of dissension in ways that fuck over her. So like whenever he come in y'all panels, he gonna do that shit. Now if y'all go over there to his house and it's a totally different conversation, guarantee you she don't got a problem with that shit.
So wait a minute, because now I'm really confused. Because initially you came in to say that Braid comes in here to badmouth Nitra, right? And my response to you was that, well, he ain't got it off in here, right? And then you switch to, well, he comes in these panels to sow seeds of discernment. I mean, dissension between FOE members. Then my question to you was, well, who did that happen with? I don't see any FOE members in here having back and forths and issues about that. Nitra
Remember, I said when you asked me the question, I said you have calculated and you have navigated the conversation well. I said this, but I said he still got off what he was trying to get off. So that's why I said in this moment, what I'm saying is you have tried to navigate it as best as possible, but you didn't succeed at stopping him from doing what he does.
Okay, let me say something, Slim, because I know you're carrying on. Hold on one second. I'm gonna jump down.
Go ahead, Erica.
Well, you're saying that he got shells? No, Slim, he got you, babe. Because the discord that you're saying that he was causing and doing all this other stuff, it was different. You brought it up here that this was happening, pointing it out in a public platform and putting a negative light into what is actually happening when they was actually having something that was trying to have resolution. Instead of being the one to point it out and identify and call Shell out on the front end, you caused the discord right here on the platform, right here and now. He didn't do that. You did, though, Slim. If we're gonna clock it how it really is, you did that.
Let's
He
speak
did
to
that
this
one thing.
resolution.
Oh, hold on. You saying that he was up here doing all this and he was doing that one thing and he's doing this and to everybody else. It didn't happen to them. It happened to you because he got to you to where you wanted to call Shell out on her platform in the public amongst almost 2,000 people. So
Uh,
it wasn't them, it was you, babe.
I'm gonna say this real
And then
quick.
the answer,
I
the
got
question
what
that I had
resolution?
was, where was the discord, right? And when I asked Slim that question out of this whole 2.5 hour live, when I asked him that one question was, where did he succeed? Where was the discord? Slim pointed to comments. So again, I stand on where I stand. If it's comments that are down here agreeing with Bray, but those are the same people that's over here encouraging Nitra, those are the same people that's over here encouraging
I got
Nitra. To me, I felt like it was beneficial. I felt like Nitra was able to see what she needs to see. So at the end of the day, the winner really in all of it is Nitra. I don't understand what you're saying Braid got off, where he succeeded, where I failed. If I failed, I failed. That's one thing.
damn,
My purpose,
I got something quick to say.
I agree, Shell.
go ahead, Top.
Yeah, but you know where I stand with a lot of this stuff. Period.
Service
There
is
was an equal way
nervous.
I got.
Top shelf. Top shelf. Your service is
Yes.
nervous, and you got an echo. Just to give you a heads up.
Can you hear me now? Do I still have an
Yeah,
echo?
that's better.
Do I
That's
still have an
better.
echo?
No, that's better.
My point is, y'all know how I feel about all of this shit here. And if there was any inclination that Bray was on here being disrespectful to my sister in any type of way, I would have dropped my ass down a long time ago. I've been up here for too long, as is already. So I'm not going to sit up and hear none of that. So whatever narrative that we are reading, deep diving into, rabbit holing into, I missed it if it was like that. I did not get any disrespect like that coming toward Nitra, because I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not going to sit in the midst of it on any cackling kiki level, period. So that was not there for me.
Yeah, I agree.
I missed it.
Top.
I
And
missed it.
I haven't, and I never will, regardless. So I've never played into that, and I
Right.
never will. And I don't feel like I did today, but I respect Slim, and and I know Slim has an observation, and usually he comes up with a valid point to make. But I think that somewhere Slim is trying to make maybe a point that is just not hitting. At least if he is, I'm not understanding it, because the one valid point that he did make, right, that I agree with, is that Bray gets on these platforms to do that one thing. And I can acknowledge that. You're right. I allow him up here, and I know very well when I allow him up here, he's going to try to do that one thing. But to go as far as to say that it succeeded in planting any seeds of discord within FOE today on this platform, that's where I'm missing it. That's where I'm not seeing it, other than the conversation that Slim and I are having right now.
Somebody said that they say that I feel for it. Y'all stupid if you think that I feel for it. Miss Nitra feelings was already hurt. That's really all I'm saying. Her feelings was already hurt. The damage was done before I even came up here. I just was one of the person I like. Motherfucker gave me the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even going. The opportunity presented itself. I brought it back in because when I was up here earlier, I was finna say everything that I'm saying now when the conversation was done.
Okay, so let me ask you this, since you put it out there in that way. Nitra came up here earlier. Are you saying Nitra ain't gonna stand on it and say what she means when she comes sit in the box her damn self? And are you speaking for Nitra now and saying that her feelings was hurt because you spoke with her personally and that's what she told you?
The way that I know that how she deal with you is she fuck with you enough to not disagree with you on the front end.
Is that your assumption or is that based in fact?
That's based in fact. She been saying it for the longest. I'm not giving y'all the shit show that y'all want between the people that's close to me.
Oh, well, it's not based in fact, Slim, because Nitra and I talk on the phone every day. We've had plenty of opportunity. We've actually had this exact conversation. So I'm sorry to have to do this on the front end and tell you that what you're saying right now is actually not based in fact. Me and Nitra has had these extensive conversations about this very thing that you're up here talking about.
All right.
So I apologize for it, but it's not based in fact. Nitra knows exactly where I stand on it. And Nitra absolutely knows exactly what I'm doing here today, which is no different than what I've done anytime I've let this man come up on this platform and we have conversations on a resolution, and that's it. And just like I've always said, and Brady have always said, he does that one thing that he does. Do I allow him to do it? Fuck no. Does the comment cousins fall for it and they fall into the trap and allow him to do it? Absolutely. That's what you said today that was right, that I absolutely agree with. That one thing. But that's the only thing.
Okay.
We just acknowledged that I did chill on FOE and stop doing this until Good Yellow just started it back up. Because I was out of it. I wasn't going to do nothing. But Good Yellow, y'all can thank Good Yellow for all of this because we was chilling. I was letting it go. But respectfully, it's his fault. Slim, you can attest to that.
Well, Break King, listen, respectfully, because I'm a little worked up and a little irritated. I was trying to get a resolution, but at this point, I just see that people
No,
think the way that they think, and I'm not a
Miss
bandwagon thinker. But what I will ask you, Braid, whenever you see Good
Michelle,
Yellow on the panel, if you got something to address with Good Yellow, you wait until you find Good Yellow and address it then.
Period.
Good
I
Yellow is
Michelle,
will.
not here. He is not in
Yes.
here. And so that's not a conversation
Good
that I'm
Yellow's
going to
down there in the
have.
comments right now. He just
Okay,
literally
so
talked about me.
as soon as he pushes his button, or you can go back to the comments and y'all can tag each other back and forth and say
No,
what you
I'm not
want.
gonna say nothing. I'm gonna mute up. I'm gonna
Okay,
just mute. I'm gonna just mute.
Michelle,
so
Michelle,
yeah, Duffy, go ahead, brother.
what's going on? Nah, I just wanted to come up here and just commend you though, because I understand what you're doing.
Dex,
You know,
they flagged you, Dex. I don't know why, but go ahead, Good Yellow. I mean Duffy. My bad.
yeah. So now I just wanted to come and commend you because I understand what you're doing. To the naked eye, it might not look right, but what you're doing is what most people of God or children of God, quote unquote, are supposed to be doing,
Mm-hmm.
which is bridging the gap and extending love, uh, and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I hear it in your voice that you're getting worked up and stuff like that. So I just want to come up here and kind of try to simmer it down. Ironically, it being me. So I just wanted to come up
Yeah.
here and say that. That's
Yeah,
all.
I appreciate that because sometimes you don't set out with the intention of spinning a narrative, but y'all heard me speak on that one thing several times
It's like
today.
your good is being spoken evil of. Your good is being spoken evil of.
Top
You're
shelf, you
doing
got a
good,
bad
sis.
top shelf, you got a bad signal again, and you're breaking up. I'm sorry, we can't
but
hear you.
but yeah, and then I don't necessarily think Slim's intentions are bad, right? I think that Slim is saying how he feels personally, but I also know, again, just like I've said from the very beginning, narratives can to be taken from the things
Yeah.
that you say and they can be spun. And if everything is not put out there definitively, then a narrative is always allowed to be spun. I think Slim is speaking off of his opinion, right? So the only thing that I want to clear up as far as what Slim has had to say is that I think that he is speaking off of his experience and his opinion. I don't think any of it is based in fact. A lot of the shit that I say is not based in fact. It's my opinion, and I'm going to tell you it's my opinion. The motherfucker don't have to agree with me or not. But one thing
Slim,
that I
Slim,
can say
Slim
is
looking at it as the art of war.
a fact. Hold on, the one thing that I can tell you hands down is a fact that my only objective is to bridge a gap. It's to get clarity. It's to put an end to the shit. My objective is not to have my motherfucking loyalty questioned, or my objective is never to have a motherfucker sitting up in my face, playing in my goddamn face, and me pretending like I'm not smart enough to know what the fuck is going on. Because if any of y'all think that I'm the motherfucking dummy on Messy Talk, think again.
I think this the other thing that we got to start using words correctly, right? And we got to use them correctly. And the reason why I say that, because motherfuckers like saying a narrative. A narrative is not a bad thing. It's a false narrative that's a bad thing. A narrative is not always bad. It's when it's false that it's bad. A narrative could be a summary of what just happened.
Okay. Okay.
But a
Well,
false narrative adds in lies and deception, and you trying to sum up something that didn't happen, but saying that it did.
so I think anytime that since we're going to get into language and verbiage, so since anytime I spoke on it, I said when they're spinning a narrative, right? Spinning a false narrative, spinning a narrative, either way, right? When we talk about a narrative, you can narrate the facts of what happened, and that's the truth. So yes, Slim, you're right. That is narrating a story. But spinning a narrative, right, is usually goes in conjunction with spinning a false narrative, putting in some extras, making it something that it's not, putting a little too much of your opinion in with the facts, where now we've spun a narrative and people don't know where the facts differ from the opinion. But I mean, that's apples and oranges, right? But you're right. Spinning a narrative and a false narrative, you know, there's a difference between a narrative and a false narrative. There's a difference between narrating a story word for word and spinning a false narrative. So go ahead, Duffy.
No, that's what I wanted to come up here and say. That's it. But I do understand what Slim's saying because he looking at it from the art of war, but you're not looking at it from that aspect. You're looking at it from trying to create peace. So people just got to switch their perspective. That's all. It's all about where perspective you coming in. You know, what side of the spectrum you on.
Right. And this is how I feel about the art of war, right? The art of war, there's always a winner and a loser, right? That's a fact. There's never two people that win in war. There's always going to be a winner and a loser. That's a reality. Another thing that I'll leave y'all with. An eye for an eye will leave the whole world blind. If we all think that way, we'll all be blind. So an eye for an
That's
eye
good.
attitude is not my
Good.
attitude. I don't want to be blind.
I like that one. I like that one. My
Hey, 6 footer.
I believe that Slim is coming from a good place of protecting his peace, and I know
Top shelf, sis. We literally, honestly, top.
a
We can't
loyal
hear a word you're
position.
saying.
You got bars.
You got, yeah. You see them red bars. We can't hear a word you're saying.
No, her. Can y'all please boppity bop bop the screen? Shell, if you're going to stay on Reset Your Live, go grab your daily heart me, show her some love, and let's continue having healthy conversations. Thank
Yeah, I'm
you.
not worried about that live goal, y'all, because really, honestly,
Oh, I
my
wasn't trying to
objective
hear
when
that
I
shit.
started this live was to, clear a bunch of the bullshit that's been put out on my daughter. That's why I pushed the live button. It wasn't for no other reason.
Yep, I know that.
Then Braid came up, and of course, when Braid comes up, everybody gets their panties in a wad because people, including Braid King, wants to try to create a narrative that there's some type of discord going to be caused just because he's here. And Braid King spins that, and then people runs with it and gives it life. And so that's why we're where we're at right now. But at the end of the day, anytime that Callie, sweetheart, I'm gonna drop you. We love you, but you're loud. Anytime that I have ever had this conversation with Braid, on any platform in 4K where everybody can hear, that got ears and has discernment and sense enough to know what I'm doing and what my objective is, can clearly see that I'm only looking for a resolution, and I've only ever looked for a resolution. That's it. That's all.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, but you said exactly what I was saying, sis. But I will say this about Slim. I believe he's coming from a space of not wanting his sister to hurt you. Y'all are both coming from the same spots, but you're coming from different directions. We can still land up at home together. And what I will not say about Shell, I know that anything that she's doing is not to hurt her sister, just the opposite, but to give the platform and people a voice to see if there's room for resolution. Slim is in defense of, so I get it. We all come from a different direction, but home is home. What we like to do is be able to get, well, I'd like to do, I'm speaking for myself, I can't speak for nobody else. I would love to get to the point where you're welcome in our home again, Bray. That's all I'm saying. But you got to show
Thank you
yourself
so
friendly to be
much.
friendly. You have to show yourself friendly to be friendly.
Yes. What do I need
And
to
in
do?
spite,
What do you think I
you
need to
need
do?
you need to, because the things that you've done and said, the reason I can't mess with you is because it's very offensive. I love Nitra, and I don't care if we ain't touched grass. We got something else going on. So and it's offensive to me. It's as though you're throwing rocks at me. You know what I'm saying? And I
Like
really,
when I talk about Nitra, I'm throwing rocks at you. A lot of people,
I, I
you
mean, I
probably
mean,
feel that
I
way.
mean, I mean, I mean, in terms of I got their back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
People,
like
my
I talk about
family.
Nitra, and y'all think I'm
I'm
talking
very
about you. It
no,
has
no,
the same effects.
I don't think you're talking about me, but it hurts me as well. I don't want my sister hurting like that. And then for me to get somewhere in somebody's panel and shin and grin or laugh at what you got to say, I can't do that. I can't do that. But what Michelle does offer, she offers a fair playing field with an objective to correct the wrongs that are being done. That's my impression. Slim is just defending his sister to the core. And so, like I said, you coming from the north, I'm coming from the west, she coming from the
Hello.
south, but we all want to come home. You know what I'm saying? And I'd
I'm
love to
good. How are
welcome you
you?
back into the home. That's all
It's
I'm saying.
hotter than anything out
Thank
there.
you, and
My
I will be
God.
there, and I'll give you a hug when
That
they let me
that
back in. Okay? Thank you so much.
So let me address a comment. Somebody tagged me and they said, Michelle, why do you want a resolution when Nitra doesn't want to talk to Braid or don't want Braid back over there? Having a resolution between two people that are saying hurtful and harmful things to each other has nothing to do with them kissing and making up and being best friends tomorrow. That's
And
not what
Nitra
a
said tonight, she said, I don't have nothing against you. She said that in 4K
right,
today
Glad you
on
caught
this
that
live.
exactly.
right,
Yep,
On
she
right,
this
said that
live.
up here. Me and
On
Nitra
this
talk. So
live.
why y'all so
So
mad?
right.
Braid, you stop allowing the messy fuck that up. Get
I
messy
don't. I
somewhere
be
with no, but
good.
listen,
I don't want
listen
to
what
be
I'm saying.
putting folk
Listen
in
what I'm
no
saying.
more.
Listen what I'm saying. Don't allow that messy to This ain't it. This
Well,
ain't
Yes,
well,
that.
I don't
Bray,
want to be messy. I
well,
want to be able to chill with y'all,
Bray,
parlay, hang
I'll
out,
call Cap.
boost the
Wait a
platforms.
minute. Let me
I
call
want all
Cap.
that.
Let me call Cap on your bullshit real quick. Just this, that may be what you want in this very moment, right? At 2:41 Central
Who you
Standard
talking?
Time.
Who you talking
But
to?
Braid King. But at
Okay,
2:43,
she said that.
but at 2:43, your ass is gonna want something different, right? Because it's you all over the place. So to Slim's point, when you get up here and say things like, oh, well, somebody's going to get a whooping, you do that deliberately to try, you do that as an insult to Nitra. You do that as an insult to Nitra. You know that Dex ain't paying you no attention. You know I ain't paying you no attention. You know a lot of us ain't paying that top shelf. She up here, she ain't paying that shit no attention. But like to Slim's point, people in the comments are really buying into that. And you do that as a insult to Nitra. So don't sit here at 2:41 and say I ain't doing nothing. I don't want no bad, but I don't, but you do that one thing. So you grown. I can't tell you how to act, and I'm not trying to tell you what the fuck to do. But I will ask you to just be genuine when you say certain things because you are a content creator. You do have followers on here the same way Nitra does. It goes both
I agree.
ways, right? I
I
am
agree.
making no
I agree. It
distinction
does go
between the
both
two.
ways. I
Yeah,
do agree.
but when you say what you say, mean what you say. That's it. That's it. Everything ain't for shits and giggles. I really am
Why
trying to
would it
have
be an insult
genuinely.
to Nitra though? That is a good question. Why would that be Nitra getting the belt? She's the whooper. Wouldn't it be an insult to the people that she's whooping? Because Dextina's the one who's pissed up there and had to clear that shit up and let it motherfucker know that she ain't never
I
got a
agree with
whooping by
that.
nobody
I
and she
agree with
ain't
that.
changed nothing up. It wouldn't be an insult to Nitra. It would be an insult to the
But
people that she's literally ostracized. No matter
Which
how
which
much a
which
motherfucker
equals
don't
which
change.
equals which
Top shelf. I
equals
was just gonna finish
division.
the sentence. And it don't matter how much a motherfucker ain't changed, that still leaves a stain on people's brains what happens to them.
but
So after
let
that
me say
whooping and that
this.
public humiliation, it wouldn't be on Nitra. I wasn't
Dex
saying anything to Nitra. Nitra's the one that's bringing the belt out like she's Big Mama.
Well,
See, there you go.
that again, I feel like is an insult because Nitra just came up here while you were in the fucking platform and told
And we
you.
had a full convo.
And that's right. And apparently you didn't hear the part where she said in front of you and the other 1.234 thousand people in here that that's not her, that's not what she does. And when Dex was speaking, let me say this. I don't think my
Fucking
sister
with
was
that shit.
speaking. I think she was speaking directly to a comment that was made that she
No,
wanted to
but
clear up.
she didn't get no whooping. Is what she was clarifying. She ain't never got whooping, and she ain't never changed. Dextina been the same. Even
Right.
after Nitra said that it was bullshit and all that extra shit, and it faked happy for her for the 1 million. After that,
Well,
we
Bray,
see it. Even Coach
Bray,
Billups see it, and Coach Billups
Bray,
and
Bray,
Coach
Bray,
Billups
Bray,
don't
I'm
play
Bray,
finna,
about no
I'm
damn
finna,
Bray,
thing.
I'm finna
Bray,
mute you.
Bray,
I'm
Bray,
finna
stop.
mute you and drop you
Stop,
because
Bray.
Bray.
you're
Hold
doing
on
the
for a
same
minute.
thing all over
Bray.
again.
Hold on.
Like I
You
said, at
hold on.
2:41, you say one thing. Here it is, 2:44, you're doing it again. That shit lasted a whole 3 minutes. But
Can I say
again,
that?
I can sit here and
Shell.
call you out on it and clock you on it. But these
Stop.
comments down here that are buying
Stop.
into the shit that you're saying,
Stop,
they're
Bray.
running with it.
Stop.
Can I
Go
say
ahead, Dex.
this?
Go ahead, Dex.
I'm pretty big, right? I'm basically taking up the whole fucking box. So y'all see me, right? So when I do choose to you can say something, it's because I want to. Break respectfully. I don't need anybody to speak for me. Okay?
No more. I just didn't know. I know you. I thought you
Thank
didn't
you. I don't
appreciate it. I
need
won't say
anybody to
nothing
speak
else
for
for
me.
you. Okay, I got
Okay?
you. No more. I just didn't
But
know.
I'm watching
I
you.
thought you
Thank
didn't
you.
appreciate it. I won't say nothing else for you. I got you. But I'm watching you.
So yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all. That's pretty much all that I had to say on the whole shit. Uh, I listen, y'all. Let me make this clear. I'm not a content creator. No, I just go walking every day at 7 o'clock. If y'all want to get your blood flowing and get your heart rates up,
Oh, it
y'all can
pretty
come and push
word.
this button. Y'all can come push this button and join us every day at 7 o'clock. We ain't talking about a motherfucking thing. Half the time we listening to music and we watching each other walk 3 miles. That's it. That's our only goal. That's our only objective every day at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. I am not a content creator. So to say that I'm platforming somebody to do something, I don't even have a motherfucking platform. All of the people that's in here, y'all follow Braid over here. Y'all follow Braid over here, and the other ones that didn't follow Braid over here just followed the mess because y'all thought it was mess going on in here. But
Well, not me.
unfortunately,
I follow my sister.
well, I understand that. but unfortunately, y'all didn't really get the mess that y'all was looking for, because MissChell is only looking for a resolution. I'm not looking to cook up mess. I'm not looking to stir up mess. I pushed this button to clear my daughter's fucking name. My daughter ain't out here hating on nobody. She ain't out here starting shit with nobody. She ain't out here picking on people and fucking with people unwarranted for no reason. That's why I pushed my button today. So I hope everybody got what they looking for, or what they looked for, or found what they was looking for. Braid, I challenge you. You heard my challenge earlier today. I know you got it. I know you can do it. It just, it's one of them things. Say what you mean and mean
I'll
what you
apologize
say.
to you if you feel
Love you,
disrespected. I know you said I
Felicia.
was disrespectful, so I apologize to you, Michelle, if you felt like I disrespected you at all today. I can't say that much because that was never my intention.
Yeah, I do feel disrespected in several ways, and one is because when people were talking, you kept coming off of mute to interrupt and interject, and I asked you several times not to do that one thing you do, and you would deliberately do it every chance you got. So I
I
do feel,
apologize for all of it.
I accept your apology. I do. And
I like that.
it is what it is, y'all. To be honest, I think we all better than this shit.
I know
I
we
don't
are.
think one
I know
person
we
on
are.
this app deserves half of the bullshit that they get when they getting drugged, even if it's somebody that I'm dragging or that my daughter is dragging. I don't think it's warranted, and I don't think that they deserve it. I think that we all get it in offense and defense. We all take it too motherfucking far. And I think that as black people, come on, y'all, we all better than
Come
this.
on.
And if it's white people
Come on.
outside the motherfucking doors looking
Come
at any
on.
other race or any other culture, and they're using us for their entertainment, I think shame on us.
Shame on us. Hi, Felicia. That's my little bug.
But I'm gonna end it, y'all. Kaya, did you want to say something? Nope. Sound like you're taking a
Yes,
shower, boo.
Felicia's back too. And I'll get out. I appreciate you, Michelle. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody having the conversation. Dextina, and I apologize to you, girl, because I had to do that one thing. I'm so sorry. I love you, girl. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. I love you. I love you. I love you. Miss Olivia Pope, I fuck with you. Hey, Coco. Hey, Quay. Hey, FOE. The people who love me in FOE, I love y'all. The people who see me doing that one thing, thank y'all. Slim, you was
What happened was,
so sorry. Slim, you was right. Michelle, you was right. Erica, you was right. All y'all were right. And I did do that one thing. And I'm sorry for it. I'm going to keep doing it, though. And I love
see,
all y'all.
stop, Braid. Stop, Braid.
Right,
You ain't got to keep doing it. Cause see,
oh,
you
I'm
do
sorry,
that.
Miss. Oh, by the way, Top Shelf. By the way, Miss Top Shelf. I told y'all over the past couple of days that I was going to stop, and I did stop. And then Good Yellow came up, cussed me out, threatened me a million times, and started
See,
it back up.
I
So I
missed
knew
it.
y'all
I
were going to
missed
be
it.
asking me to stop.
I missed it.
As soon as I started, y'all were going to be begging me to stop. It ain't even been one day. Y'all got a week in
But
the
you know
hole,
what?
okay?
This is the
I
thing.
love y'all.
This is where what you're saying makes
Y'all
no
have a
sense
blessed
to
day. Y'all
me.
need to get on Good Yellow for
This
starting it back up. Y'all got a week in the hole.
this is what you're saying makes no sense to me. And he took off running because he knew I was gonna get on that shit. Um, what Good Yellow say has to do with who other than Good Yellow?
Right.
What Good Yellow does has to do with who other than Good Yellow?
Right.
Good Yellow never pushed the box today. He never came up
Exactly.
here to address you, Braid. And so the fact that
Clock
Good
it.
Yellow sparked up something with you, that's between you and Good Yellow. That ain't got nothing to do with 300 other fucking people.
That part.
Exactly.
And it damn sure
My
don't have nothing
question
to do
is,
with
then he,
Nitra.
when he checked me, it had to do with Nitra and FOE, right? He said, why am I, specifically, let me tell you exactly what I'm doing.
I
Because
know
I
exactly
wasn't
what he
doing,
said. I
let me
was in
tell you,
there.
Michelle, no, I wasn't doing
Uh-huh.
it. I was not doing what he said I was doing. He said, why are you trying to get in between us? Why are you doing this? I wasn't doing that. Let me show you what it looks like for
I
me to
agree.
do
I
that.
no no no.
What y'all saw
Listen, I
today was
agree.
that. Don't tell
I
me
was
I'm
in
doing
there.
something that I'm not doing. Now
Right.
I'm doing what the fuck he said I was doing.
But why
That's the
play into
explanation.
but okay, so wait a minute. Let me just
Why he
Help
come
him,
put
up here
Lord.
and
something.
cuss me out while I was chilling?
Hold on.
Fix it.
Hold on, Bray. Let me put something into perspective for you. So you're exactly right. I was in there. I listened to all of it. I listened an hour before he got in there when you was on the panel. I never heard Nitra's name mentioned ever, not once. Period. So I know for sure that you weren't saying anything about Nitra when he came in and he told you,
Exactly, and I'm
"Why are you
still
doing this
not.
to my auntie? Why you hating on my auntie?" I heard
Right.
everything. So understand what I'm saying. Whatever reason he had for saying and doing what he did, because he was convicted and felt a certain way. I understand that. That's on him. That's his conviction, right? I get it. You understand what I'm saying? But if he came in to convict your spirit, right, and you in turn take all of the shit and start a whole create a new a war with the shit that he said, how do we know he didn't come in to create the war? You said you wanted a
No, he
resolution.
probably did. So why
Okay,
y'all getting
and
on
you
me
fell
for being
for it.
a fucking
And you fell
casualty of
for it.
it?
And you
Y'all
fell
not
for it.
checking. I
And you
jumped
fell
into it. I
for it.
didn't fall for nothing. I jumped
So
into it.
so wait a minute.
You
No,
remember
no.
I like chaos. That's what I like. Y'all the ones that have a problem and it stop. I can do this all day. I've been smiling.
Okay,
I,
okay.
I
So
jumped into it. I didn't
listen,
fall for nothing.
ain't
Shut
no
him up if
fun.
y'all don't want
Ain't no
this.
fun when the
If y'all
rabbit
don't
got the
want
pew
this,
pew.
shut him up.
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the pew pew. So let me
It
say
sure
this.
the hell ain't. That's
Okay,
why I'm having a blast
so
with
let me
it.
say this. Mute. Okay, well I'm glad you dropped her. Somebody might have dropped you. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the pew pew. So if Good Yellow's purpose was to go in and stir up more chaos, right? Normally Bray King he's the puppet master that holds the little puppeteers on his fingers. But yesterday, when he reacted to Good Yellow in the way that he did, when that was never the purpose, when that was not even the topic of conversation, but he fell for it. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Bray King, but you gave the puppets to Good Yellow in that moment. Now let's just clock it for what it is. Y'all want to talk about it or no? Because if you really want to let shit go away and dissipate, then that's what it'll do. But the minute you allow somebody else to say something and you react in a way that you said you wasn't going to react in, and you do it, you give that person the control. So sometimes it is
So
what
let's
it
have this
is.
conversation then. Let's have this grown up conversation.
Okay,
Let's say this.
okay,
Let's say it
all
calm.
right.
I agree. Good Yellow. If that was Good Yellow's intentions, then this and me falling for it, he puppet mastered me. So now
Mm-hmm.
all of these repercussions are ripple effects from him being a puppet master. So everything that is to happen and all the breaking up of FOE would be because he puppet mastered me. Am I
But no,
correct or
no FOE
incorrect?
is breaking up. So, but go
No,
ahead.
I'm
I'll
just
let
saying
you
if that
continue.
was the case, all of
Okay,
this dissension that I'm sowing and all of these seeds would be a ripple effect from him puppet mastering me, correct?
possibly,
And you see,
possibly.
I'm the one. So would it be me puppet mastering him because this is what I wanted since I'm the master of chaos, right? Y'all
Well,
saying
no,
that, right?
no,
I
no,
love the
no. Wait a
chaos.
minute.
So give
No.
me a second. I just wanted to talk calmly
Well,
and
you
ask
asked
the
me a
question.
question. You asked me a
Right. And I was
question.
just going to finish the question.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
was just wondering, would that not be if I want this and I'm the master of chaos and y'all are the ones who just want peace and Braid King stop, right? Why would he do that? Maybe I'm the one winning. I don't know.
Well, let me be clear, because I'm not begging anybody to stop doing shit. Right? Let me make that perfectly clear. Y'all grown. Y'all gonna do what the fuck y'all want to do. I'm just giving my opinion on the optics of what we all making each other look like. The shit we all really out here doing is silly as fuck. That's my opinion. What
Agree.
y'all gonna do what the fuck y'all want to do, because y'all all grown as fuck, right? So I'm not
Agree.
begging
One of
nobody to
us is
do.
30, one of us
I'm
is
not.
50, correct.
I'm not begging nobody to do a motherfucking thing. So let's get that shit perfectly clear. Secondly, what I'm telling you is, before Good Yellow came up, you said that you wasn't messing with it. You was good. You was good on it. Those were your words. I didn't put those
Was
words
that
into your
peace? I
mouth.
wanted to let it chill out. I didn't want to talk about Nitra. I didn't want to keep coming up in y'all panels doing all of that.
Okay.
I let that go. Y'all seen me
Okay.
chill out. Y'all saw me do that
All
for
right.
days.
Those are your words. Now go ahead and repeat the question that you just asked me, following the words that you just said out of your mouth.
Correct. I chilled out. Then Good Yellow came and did that yesterday. So
Hmm.
you're saying that Good Yellow puppet mastered me, right? This is
Yeah.
what he wanted. He
Yeah.
wanted this, right?
Yeah. Because he got the reaction
So
that he
why
was
would
looking
so,
for.
so my question is why would Good Yellow want all of this? Why would this not be bringing drama to Nitra, bringing drama to FOE? Why are we clocking the bullshit and playing games? Y'all aren't getting to the nitty gritty. That's what
So
Slim was saying. It's
okay.
this he
So
always getting a motherfucker into something. Y'all want to
okay.
be
So I muted you, Bray, but hold on. Let me respond, because I think you just said some things that I didn't say. So what I did was said, if this is what Good Yellow was looking for or what he wants, then he won. I don't know what Good Yellow's intentions was. So please don't repeat it in a way that I said that that's what Good Yellow was trying to do, because that's not what I said. What I said was, if that is what he's trying to do, then he won. Also, on the other hand of that, Good Yellow loves Nitra. Good Yellow can just be extremely passionate about the way he feels about Nitra, and he responded in a way that he was convicted by, and that was his response. However, either way, however the fuck it goes, I'm not Good Yellow. I'm not in his head. I can't answer for why he did and said what he did and said. All I can do is tell you my observation from what the fuck I saw. So what I saw, I already told you. Y'all weren't discussing Nitra. Y'all weren't talking about Nitra. Good Yellow was the one that came in and brought up Nitra's name. I said all of that. That's what I observed. But in turn, I also heard you say that you wanted a resolution, you wanted peace. You wasn't on the bullshit no more. But the minute Good Yellow said something, you turned around and you sparked it back up. So that's what I said. I don't want no words being put out into my mouth and no shit being spent that I didn't actually say. Hey, phenomenal.
Hey, phenomenal. I just want to say this.
Hey y'all.
I'm mad at you,
Oh,
Tony.
okay, let me ask you
Are
this
you
again.
mad
She
at
told me
me?
I was letting the flies in, so I'll just
Hold
ask
on, hold
again.
on, hold on, Braid. Somebody else was talking. Hold on. Go ahead,
Um,
phenomenal or peaches.
oh yeah, I just want to say this. When I even got on the panel yesterday, and I was a little upset about it, and I actually said I felt like the way her live was going smooth. I understand his passion and how upset he is about the overall vitriol that has been going on about Nitra. However, the time and place probably wasn't the right time and place to do it. That's what I said.
Then
My
my
voice is
question
going
would
out.
be to you,
Hold
Miss
on,
Shell.
I'm not done yet.
Ooh, screaming, ain't you?
No, well, I've just got my earphones on now. So if it comes off a little loud, I'll turn it down. Thank you. But after he did something like that, yeah, does he owe Tanny an apology? Yes. Did you have the right to respond? Can I police your response? No, I can't police your response because that looks like a response that I probably would have went head over heels for. We're not saying that you were wrong, but what you are doing right now is trying to go to each platform now, all because of Good Yellow. No, go push your live button.
Well, that's not it.
Invite
That's
them
not it
over
at
there.
all. That's not it at
Okay,
all.
but I want
That's
to
not
make
it
sure
at
you're
all.
not doing that
Yeah,
because,
no, that's not it at all, pretty girl. That's
okay.
not it at all. I will tell you that. And I'm glad you said what you said because that was my question to Michelle. She said you wanted to chill out, you didn't say nothing, but as soon as Good Yellow said something, then you said something back. So what would you want me to do, Michelle, after I was
Oh
cussed out and
no,
threatened?
listen,
Not do some
listen.
shit or what?
Nope.
Wop.
Hear me out and hear me good.
Yes, I need to know because
You responded to Good Yellow in the way that you chose to respond to Good Yellow. Did you have every right to do that? Absolutely.
this is my response. This is a part of my response to Good Yellow. Y'all know I don't play like those type of games. I play
I
real games.
include everybody in your
Because that's
response.
how I play games. That's why I said leave me alone because y'all can't handle it.
Oh my
So who is
Lord.
This
y'all?
how I
Us or Good
play.
Who
Yellow?
is
Us or
y'all
Good
can't
I'll be
I'm
Yellow?
right
handle it?
having a
back.
blast,
I
and
know
y'all are
you
telling me
are.
to stop.
No, nobody's telling you to stop. Nobody's telling you to
All
stop.
the comments are saying, please just stop. He can't stop. Y'all
Oh,
never
okay.
stop. He's not.
Oh,
Okay.
he's talking to the
We talk
comments.
about
Let me go
Apple.
back on mute.
Well, I am gonna ask you to calm down and stop hollering for you blow a blood vessel. It
Ma'am.
ain't worth that. But
Yes, ma'am.
so listen. Do you have a right to respond to Good Yellow? Absolutely. But now, do you have the right, and does it make sense? Even though this is how you respond, I get it. I hear you loud and clear. But does it make sense to make everybody else casualties of what you and Good Yellow got going
Yes,
on?
it does for
How does that
me.
make sense?
For me, that's how my brain works, baby. I don't when a motherfucker playing with me like that, baby. I'm gonna add every single body in that I want that's going to be allowed to let in, even the people that don't even want to be in it is about to be in it if I want to be
I
that.
ain't gonna be
I
in
don't
it. I
play the
ain't in it.
same game. Y'all don't do the same shit I do. Y'all don't
No,
do how me and
absolutely
HB
not.
do. Y'all don't do how
Absolutely
me and
not.
other people do. Y'all don't do what me and Susu do. Y'all don't
No,
do what me and
absolutely
AJ
not.
used to do. I do
Because
things differently.
that's
That's why I
senseless.
say leave me alone because y'all can't handle it. Y'all can't handle how I play back.
Well,
Y'all can't.
I'm
Now
pretty sure
childish. He like chaos. He can't do.
okay,
Y'all can't
Braid,
handle it, babe.
Braid, I hear you. Let me say this. I'm pretty sure that you keep saying y'all leave me alone. I'm pretty sure that I ain't did a fuck thing to you. I'm pretty sure that Top Shelf
And
ain't
I
did a
love
fuck thing
you.
to
I
Not
you.
love
nothing.
you.
So
I do love you, and I am childish.
a
Duh.
lot. So when you're saying y'all leave me alone, I don't know who it is that you want to leave you alone, because a lot of us ain't did a fucking thing to
FOE.
you.
FOE. The ones that be talking shit about me, the ones that be fucking with me that I don't say nothing to. It's a problem now. See, I'm doing what Good Yellow did to me yesterday. Didn't say nothing to the man. They ain't saying nothing to him. He was fucking with me. Why he couldn't have left me alone? See, everything that y'all asking me, I could flip it and ask y'all the same thing. But
I
you make
promise.
excuses for them.
I
Why the fuck
promise.
Good
Some of
Yellow couldn't
y'all.
leave me alone? Now y'all want me to leave everybody out of it. He should have left me the fuck out of it. Now everybody gonna be in it.
Some of y'all need to
It
get
is
off
what it
TikTok
is.
and go pick up a red rag or a blue rag, because that's y'all's mentality.
Period. Agreed.
Wait a minute.
Laugh out loud,
I
Tom.
don't
Just
fuck with
don't.
you, BK. Please, do up. I don't give a fuck who you fuck with. I don't fuck with you either. Then you get kicked out of Dime Live and ran the FOE
Ooh.
girl because they was calling you slow as fuck. Do wop. Do me a favor and do what the fuck your name says. Do wop.
And listen, Good Yellow. I hear
I don't
you.
fuck with you either.
Praise God.
I hear you. Good Yellow, that he has a page that says FOE. But do you know how many? The only difference in Braid King having a page that says God damn. The only difference in Braid King having a page that says FOE is the fact that he's actually talking. We know it's him, right? But how can we address that page that's a troll page and not address the other 2,000 on here?
Exactly.
So I get
Exactly.
what you're saying, that he's doing that. But
Okay. Okay.
hold on, Bray. Let me finish addressing this comment. But
Yellow.
do you know how that FOE blogger page fails? You know how it starts to fail and it no longer works? Is when we stop acknowledging that it's bothersome in some way, right? He's doing shit that he knows is bothersome to people. When we stop
Yeah.
acknowledging that it's bothersome, and so when we stop acknowledging that it's bothersome in some way, then the ploy no longer works. Then he has to regroup and do something different. And believe you me, he will, along with any other troll on this app. Y'all, right? Y'all all know it. Y'all just go and create a new one and another one. And when that shit stop working, you go and you get another one and a new one. So again, here we are finding ourselves in a place to tell a motherfucker what to do, how to do it, when to do it, where to do it.
Period.
And a lot of them be
She
pussy
told Good
ass,
Yellow.
coward ass
Period.
trolls.
Exactly.
No fake, can't stand
I
on
bet Good Yellow
shit.
won't say nothing else. Never mind. He said, I don't give a fuck about that. I was making a point.
Well,
Oh
I
shit, never mind,
understand. I
Michelle.
mean, I no, I
Oop.
listen. I don't. Me and Good Yellow don't have no problem, and I don't take
Why he just cuss you out
I
like
don't
that?
take his comments as disrespectful. I think Good Yellow is passionate about what he's saying. I don't take that as disrespect. So, Braid,
You took me as disrespect. That's crazy, Michelle. He
that's
just cussed you out, and I
Understand?
didn't cuss you
No,
out, but you said I was
understand. I was
he
disrespecting.
saying
didn't
that.
cuss me out.
He said, I don't give
Understand?
a fuck about
I
that.
was saying something about the page because he
Gosh,
mentioned
this
that
punk
we
asshole.
always worried about him,
See,
but he
stop
got a
it.
page with FOE name on it. That's what I was saying. That's all I was saying.
Right, right. But Good Yellow,
Right now,
now
get
that
down,
you're up
hoe.
here,
I don't
Braid,
care.
I'm
That
gonna
don't
mute you,
bother
Braid,
me.
so I can
Get
talk
I care
because
less about it.
I'm gonna mute you, Braid, so I can talk. I was having this
Right, I
conversation,
understand. Tell Good Yellow to shut the fuck up.
Braid. So Good Yellow, I understand exactly what you're saying, but you're not hearing what I'm saying. If you don't acknowledge that shit, so listen. If I stand in front of Peach's face and say, "Nanny, nanny, boo, boo, your mama smell like doo doo," and I know that bothers her, and I want to bother her, guess what? Every motherfucking day I see her, that's what I'm gonna do. Every day I see her, that's what I'm gonna do because it's working. It's working. She's getting irritated by it. Now tomorrow when I go and say, "Nanny, nanny, boo, boo, your mama smell like doo doo," and she laughs with me, it no longer works. Why in the fuck am I gonna do it every day if she's laughing with me? Is my point driving home anywhere to anybody? Anybody
You
understand what the
clocking
fuck
the
I'm
hell
You're
out of
saying?
him.
exactly
You
right.
very right. You're
You make
very
all the
right.
sense.
Clock, clock. Next time he'll think before he leaves another comment. Period.
Hey,
Wow.
phenomenal Ty. I know you've been trying to talk. Go ahead, sweetie. I'm sorry.
No, I was just listening because I had actually came up to mess with Shell since I seen what was going on, and so I just took the back seat and I just
I
listened.
know.
But
Girl, look, I had every intention on
Phenomenal
being there,
Ty.
but I got wrapped up in this tie.
Okay.
Mike is probably in there cussing me out right now because he was ready to come too, girl. And I done got mixed
oh,
up in
it's not
this.
to 5 o'clock, Auntie. So I
Uh,
mean,
Hey, Phenomenal Ty.
you got to.
okay.
Hey, Ray. Yeah, you got to 5 o'clock. So I'm just now getting home now
Okay.
from church and eating with my son. So yeah,
Okay.
it's not to 5 o'clock, and we're gonna be there. And then we got something else we're doing after that you and him are like too
Okay, babe.
that y'all can do together. Okay.
I'm
Hey,
excited for you guys. Enjoy from me and my man. We'll be there soon.
I was going to say you'll be here soon. But yeah, that's the point that I was making. Good Yellow. I know how you feel about nature. I know you're passionate about where you stand. I'm not gonna take that away from you. I'm not gonna do that. But what I am telling you is just, sometimes you can't let people win. And sitting up allowing the same thing that somebody does to you day in and day out and day in and day out to have the same effect every single day, you only give them the ammunition to know that what they're doing is working. They're winning.
Michelle.
So I just fight differently. I don't let a motherfucker think that they ever winning on me. Do y'all hear bitches? A bitch, not bitches, because I will say that it's just one. Do y'all hear a bitch on this platform calling me the mask? I started to make me a motherfucking AI character and dress up like the Jim Carrey mask. So I'll
I
laugh
would
with the
have,
bitch.
honey, but
So
my Jim Carrey would have had lashes and lipstick and some more shit.
all of that,
Now what?
diamonds and some more
Now
Chef.
what?
shit. So you know what happens when I do that? Her little kiki kaka joke that only she believes in, it no longer works. So then I
Exactly.
forced the bitch to go back to the drawing board to try to come with something new, something different. Y'all
Tell
see,
the bitches that's all you got. That's
I
all you
posted
got.
Michelle.
pictures. I posted pictures the other day of me and my man outside living our best motherfucking life. Do y'all see that this bitch had to go on and post some motherfucking dirt dog dry ass photos of her because she thinks that there's some comparison in the way that we look? I
Ain't
don't fucking
none.
know. I don't know
Ain't
how
none.
or why, but she had to go on the next day and make her a motherfucking video, which mine had nothing to do with hers. It was just more than past time for me to post a video of me and my motherfucking boo, because we live our best life every motherfucking day.
Listen.
Right? So hold
There's different
on, Top
levels to
Shelf.
this shit.
Let me cook. So
Go
we live
ahead.
our best life every motherfucking day. So because I posted that video on my motherfucking platform for anybody that goes on my motherfucking page to see, had nothing to do with her. That bitch was the last motherfucking thing from my goddamn mind when I pushed the motherfucking post button. But she felt the need to go on and dig out some motherfucking prom pictures and some motherfucking studio effect pictures of her and post on her page and tag me in it. Do y'all think that shit works for me? I haven't even addressed it. You know why I ain't addressed it? Because that dumb shit don't work for me. Go find you a bitch that like to play and play that game with a hoe that play, because I'm not her. Go ahead.
There's different levels to this living
That
life
part,
shit. Wait.
respectfully.
There's different levels to this life, okay? Different levels, whether you like this shit or not. There's different levels to this shit. Stay in your motherfucking lane.
Oh, may I say something, Michelle? I'm pretty much calm, and the messy shit is gone. This has been enough mess. I've done that thing. And
Go
if you
ahead,
even
bro.
recall at the beginning of this live, like I was chilling, and then somebody said something. I said, "Now y'all don't want me to be messy," and y'all was like, "Go ahead." So I've been messy ever since. But I am back calmly, and the mess is out the way, y'all. So
Go
this is
ahead.
my thing. In a serious conversation, could this not be the same way y'all calling me an agent of chaos and messy and everything? Could this not be an example of like a motherfucker like bringing more problems by trying to like do that one thing? I can understand you love nature, trying to take up for nature, but is this not a topic that y'all could be having as far as stop doing this because it's starting more shit versus y'all being mad at me for the response? That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, okay, I understand our response. Yes, Braid, stop. Why are we not getting to the root of how this shit just started back up?
Well, you
Braid,
know
Straight up and
what?
in
it was
boxes
had.
trying to motherfucking take up for people so y'all won't have to tell me to stop.
No, I think Bray, honestly, I understand your question. I respect it, and it's a valid question and it's a valid point. I do think that conversation was had, however. So, there's your answer, right? That conversation was absolutely had. And
I
it's a
didn't
valid.
hear it because if it was had, why did it just happen yesterday?
Well, it was had after it happened. So that's what I'm telling you. You might have
It
missed.
has this conversation unlimitedly.
You might have missed that. You might have missed where
Nitra
that.
always tells y'all don't jump in boxes taking up for me.
So hey, listen. There you go. You're doing that thing again. So Shonda, I'm gonna drop you,
Focus back
babe. You
on
got a
me.
you got a lot of background noise.
We're focused back on me doing that one thing versus the question and the topic. Got it.
No, I answered your question. What you asked me a question and it was a valid question. So
Opinion on it.
what's my opinion on it?
It's a better question. How do you feel about him getting up in the boxes causing all of this chaos? That's a better
Well,
question. How do you
I
feel, Michelle?
yeah, I think that it was wrong. I think that it was unwarranted, it was unnecessary, and it was wrong. I'm gonna stand
I
on it.
missed it.
Period.
Yeah,
Pooh.
That's wrong. Okay,
yeah.
next.
And let me say this,
Do you
because
think you're wrong too, Miss Pope?
oh yeah, I said it in 4K yesterday. I sure did. It's like,
Period.
as kids, as we get ready to go fight, and you got your team and I got mine, and they getting ready to jump you, I'm not gonna let nobody jump Shell. But if she want to have a one-on-one with that individual, I'm gonna let Shell go at it. As
And
long as her
cheer her ass on.
And let me
and
and let
cheer
me
her
say
butt
this.
on.
Let me say this.
However,
Let me hold on, Peach. Let me say this because I see where the comments is finna go crazy. Y'all, if y'all think that was Braid asking a question to create chaos, it may have very well
Damn, I
been.
can't even ask nothing.
No. I'm addressing the comments because I
Oh,
already know where this shit'll go. But at the end of the day, I started my live saying two grown adult people can have a conversation. I will never allow anybody to take my opinion away from me. And if somebody asks me a pointed question about my opinion, I'm going to give an honest opinion. If Good Yellow, he has my telephone number. If he calls me on the back end and say, "Hey, Annie, do you think I was wrong?" I'm going to say, "Yeah, nephew, you was wrong. That wasn't necessary." So please, y'all, please, with thinking that this is going to create chaos between Good Yellow and I, guess what? I got news for you. It's not.
It's not.
yeah,
But
it's
go
like,
ahead. Y'all go ahead and finish.
yeah, I was just saying it yesterday. Me and Coco was talking. I said, Coke, I used to tell you all the time, when you get ready to go, when you got your friends with you and y'all about to, duke it out or whatever. If it's a one-on-one, let them have it. So that one-on-one is Nitra and whoever else is going at it. I let them have it. But if you think you're going to jump on somebody, of course, your loyalty comes in. I ain't going to let nobody jump on my friends. So I get his loyalty. That's the point I'm
Right.
saying. I get his loyalty
me
and his
too. Is it
passion.
thundering outside where y'all are? I'm
However,
starting to hear a lot of thunder.
However, the time, place, and what we were actually over there doing, that was the wrong time and place. But I'm gonna say
Right.
this to you, Braid. I'm gonna say this to you. Now you came over here and you're asking these questions. You could have easily hit your button. Yeah,
I
I know you
chose. I
chose.
made
I
the
know you
choice to come over
chose.
here. Or y'all, this is my thing, and this is what's so funny to me, baby. Respectfully, because y'all always keep saying something to me. I done dropped from the panel. I let y'all have a group damn huddle. I came back in the middle of y'all huddle, smiling, dropped back down, came back up, and did the same fucking thing. And y'all still telling me like we don't all see what I'm doing, including
I
myself. I'm in
see
the
what you're
comments
doing.
agreeing. Stop telling me what I'm doing because we all see it. Do something about it is the thing.
You want me to do something
Period.
about it?
Y'all
Okay.
got to do something about it, or let me keep having my.
Oh, well, I guess she did something about it that time. Well,
I tell you, psyops. I mean, the art of
Wait
war
a
is what
minute.
I did for life. Psyops.
Ninja.
What?
Well, dang.
Psychological warfare, baby. You know. Hey,
Oh
look. You know Miss
Lord
Peaches gonna
Jesus.
stand on business.
Jesus. Fix it, Lord.
Okay. With that being said, Shell, you have done a wonderful live today. I got to get down.
I'm still in my pajamas. I ain't even changed. I couldn't stop. I am
yeah,
in my
yeah,
pajamas.
yeah, Nitra, that's exactly right, sis. It is a game. So, at this point, it truly is. My energy and efforts is going, falling on deaf ears.
Well,
I can be. Oh, go ahead, sis. I was responding to your
Well,
comment.
Amber
hey
Bay brought me
sissy.
up. I don't know why she brought me up because I wasn't asking to come up. So I'm asking Amber Bay, why did she bring me up? Do I need to be up here?
Hey sis.
Oh no, she might have because I was maybe because you commented or I was addressing your comment. But you're right, it is a game, and I know that you know what my intentions is. Anytime Braid is on my panel, as far as getting rid of the fucking chaos and the bullshit and allowing the shit to disperse in the way that it should. But it is a game, and with that, I realize that a lot of times my efforts and energy is going unwarranted. So I'm not gonna participate in the motherfucking bullshit game and the shenanigans. So this will probably be the last time that I even speak on any other shit. But I don't know, Amber. You want to answer Nietzsche's
I don't
question?
know what y'all call check. I don't know what y'all call check. Y'all need to stop. Y'all, it's a bunch of immature adults in this room. Um, I came in the room. I just
A
came back
bunch
in the
of
room because
messy
I told Phenomenal
adults.
I was on my way to where we're supposed to be meeting. So I'm here where we're meeting at, and I just came back in the room because I'm parked. I just ate with Kevin and T-Ball, so I just came back in the room and she sent me an invite. So I'm just asking, do I need to be up here? Because I've already said how I feel about the situation. I feel the same way. I think he's playing an FOE face. I think it's a game to him. It's entertaining, and he has found it's like the kingdom in FOE. So it's about the same amount of people, true followers, and so it's just fun to him. It's a game. And I'm just not into the games. Like I'm just not fixing to play. He's not gonna play in my face. I'm not gonna allow for him to play in my face, and I think that's just what's happening. I'm not calling nobody out, but I just think he's playing in the face to FOE. He's entertained by it, and people keep allowing it. So at the end of the day, I'm not asking nobody to take my feelings into consideration. Y'all gonna do what you want to do anyway, but to keep allowing somebody to play in the face of FOE, to me, I just think that when is enough gonna be enough. Like if he had true intentions of a solution of truth, then I think we would see that. But his intentions is to destroy, to sow seeds of discord, to break up, to be the division, the divider in the family, and it's happening, and
Well,
it's being allowed. So at the
well,
end of the day,
let me respond to you saying it's being allowed. I think that only the people that he's trying to cause the seeds of discord between are the only two people that control that being allowed to happen. That's what I think. If the people that he's
he's
trying to
not in my
sow those,
space, Shell.
huh? What you say,
He's
Nietzsche?
not in my space. He's not sowing seeds of discord over there. I don't
Uh,
allow him in my space. We
and I
block
understand,
him
right?
because
And so I understand.
there's no solution to this. Somebody sent me a screenshot while I was eating of him saying it worked. What's working? So that's what I'm saying. What's the intent? Are we meeting like
How?
this in spaces? Are we meeting like this to come up with a resolution? Or are we meeting like this because it's chaotic? It's a difference. If we're meeting like this and we're holding and we're trying to discuss it to come up with a solution, hey, I'm down for it. But if it's only to be chaotic and cause chaos and division, I can't get with that. So my question is now, what is this for? Is
Well,
it
and
for?
so
He
let me
said
answer. Let me
it's
answer that.
working.
Let me answer
So
that question because at the end of the day, the only chaos that happened in here are the people that came in and participated in the chaos. I myself did not. I myself did not. A lot of us up here on this platform did not. So if whoever sent you the screenshot of him saying it's working, that person that paid attention to that comment, that's who it worked for. The person that believed that bullshit. That's part of the game. I can clock that. It's not working. I've said that from the beginning that shit ain't working with me. If can't nobody sow no seeds of discord with me and another person unless I myself or the other person allow that seed to be sown. I
you
have
took it
control of
personal.
that. The comments
You
don't
took
have
it
control of that
personal,
for me.
Shell. You took it personal. I said he is sowing seeds of discord.
No, I
That's
understand. I
how
didn't
I
take it
feel.
personal, Nitra. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm telling you is that the seeds of discord that he is sowing, it only works if the people allow it to work. I have acknowledged from the very beginning that that's what Braid is trying to do. I have always acknowledged that from the very beginning, in spite of still looking for a resolution, in spite of that, because two things can be right at the same time. I can acknowledge the fact that he's trying to sow seeds of discord, but I also know that it only works if people allow it to work. But I can also acknowledge at the same time that my objective, as the position that I hold, right, is to find a resolution. Where does the shit end? It's not beneficial and it's not lucrative for anybody. So if I'm trying to find a resolution for where it ends, I can also acknowledge that that seed of discord that he's trying to sow, it only works if a motherfucker allow it to work.
So I have a question. Y'all been here how long? And what solution did y'all come up with? What's the resolution?
Absolutely
I
none.
just would
And
like to
Last.
know.
absolutely
Well,
none. And right
Okay,
before you
I'm
came
just
in
gonna
here, right
ask
before
her.
you
I'm
came in
See,
here, I said that.
gonna
Everybody in
end
here
it
knows they
best.
heard me say it. Right before you came here, I said just that. Me trying to come up with a resolution didn't come up with a resolution.
okay, well, at the end of the day, I feel like I feel. I'm not. I just feel like it's a bunch of bullshit. I don't. He was not in these spaces before the hate train, so I'm gonna stand on that. I'm not gonna change it. We were able to have our spaces. It wouldn't be this type of crowd in our spaces. But because he's chaotic and he brings his own kingdom and he can knock the kingdom down, he does what his intentions are. His intentions is to destroy and to sow seeds of discord. And it's
I
being
said that
allowed.
too.
I'm not gonna, and that's his intent. And so at the end of the day, what is the intent for this? So if it's a resolution, what's the resolution? There's not one because from what I understand and even reading the comments, he said he has accomplished what he tried to do.
Mm,
So if he's accomplished what he tried to do, what have we accomplished?
mm.
That's just all I'm asking.
Wow.
Phenomenal Ty, I'm here. I'll be waiting on the inside, but I just would like to know what's the solution for FOE? He has done and accomplished what he wanted to do. What have we accomplished? My question. What has FOE accomplished?
Well,
Because he did what he wanted to do. That's all I'm
I don't
asking.
know. I
What did
don't
we
know if
what
anybody
did
is
we
in
get
this.
out of it?
Good question.
I mean, I don't know what he accomplished. I can't agree with you on that, sis, because I don't know what you feel like he
Good
accomplished.
question.
Because I don't think that
If
FOE
my Shell,
after I hit this
listen to
end
my
button,
words,
but you gotta
Shell.
let me
I
finish,
said
Nature.
he. Okay. I
No,
said he's
I understand.
accomplished, Shell.
I understand, but what he set out to do was cause seeds of discord with FOE. So when I hit my live button and this shit go off, what has he accomplished? What FOE member is going to have some different relationship that we didn't have before I pushed this button and turned it on to address some shit that was going on with Quay? He didn't accomplish nothing. I can acknowledge that for me, he didn't accomplish nothing because
Nothing for me.
he was called out on the bullshit that he was trying to do from the very beginning. But that still doesn't change what my intention was by having him in here to say what is a resolution. How does the shit end? When is it over?
No, we not arguing, Dior. I'm not arguing with Shell. I'm not arguing with Shell. Everybody
No.
has their own thought process. I'm not arguing with Shell. Um, I
Yeah.
can't
So
speak for everybody.
so he may
I
feel
see what
like because he's putting them comments down there and getting, because like you said, to your point, which I said before you got in here, the 1.2K people in here, most of them is from the kingdom. So of course, when he's putting them comments down there, everybody's playing on the comment like it's working. But my common sense tells me that them is his people. That shit ain't working. A motherfucker that's really true to FOE know that it's not working. They're also in the comments clocking the bullshit as it goes along. But that doesn't change what I set out to do when I pushed my button. And then when I allowed him up here to ask his question and speak on it and literally combat every question that he has, yeah, that's not me allowing him to win nothing, in my opinion.
Nah, I'm not saying he don't won shit. I don't see no prize at the end of it. I ain't saying he won shit. I said what his goal, not his. I've asked. I said it. So listen to my words. I said that what he set out to do, he has accomplished it, and that's to be
Mm.
chaotic, toxicity.
Right.
Whether we end it and we move, I'm gonna kick it with phenomenal. So whether we turn this off and keep moving the way he wants it to move, when you read the comments, he getting what he wants from his gang or whoever. Like yeah, but at the end of the day, what is FOE gaining from this? Him, what are we gaining from it? That's it. That's all I would like to know. What do we get out of this? We've been peaceful before this bullshit. So what are we getting out of letting him come be the chaos of the like? Why? Like, what's the ultimate goal for it? That's just my question. What are we getting out of this shit?
Okay, so that's what I was going to say, or ask a question a few minutes
I'm
ago.
finna get down to the Joe at A Simone. I am. I'm finna get up. I'm finna get off.
I'm on my way, Nietzsche, but I got a question because I was going to say, I thought he had said that he was done with it until this stuff kicked off when Good Yellow did whatever Good Yellow did. Now that started it back up. I thought that was what y'all was talking about. That's where that discussion came from, Shell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But my thing is this: he said, and which I don't get it, but okay, I get it. That's his mind. But Good Yellow made him come back for me, right? Two men can't go for each other
Right.
because Good Yellow did what he did without me even being in the space. It made it come back for Nitra. That's bullshit. This is something he wants to do because can't no grown motherfucker make come for me. That's a grown ass man with another grown ass man. They in the same almost age group. So how is it that Good Yellow doing something in a space that I'm not even in make it come back for me? Y'all keep believing that shit. Ty, I'm waiting on you, and y'all have a good day. Okay?
Nobody
I don't
believed that.
understand
I
that
said
part.
nobody believed that, Nitra. So I said the same shit that you just said. I said to him. So nobody believed it. So before you just said what you said, I said the exact same words to him in the exact
Said the
same way.
exact same words too, Shell. I told him I was
You
like, then why you
Like
ain't
I
over
don't
there
know if it
pushing your
just depends
live?
on the messenger or what,
I
but I
don't
said
know.
the same shit. Same
Hey,
shit.
ladies, hi y'all. Y'all have been saying the
Hey.
same. Y'all have been saying the exact same thing. You have not. You have been shutting it down, Shell. Peaches, you have been shutting it down. Y'all have been shutting it down. I'm gonna tell you, his behavior, the way it goes up and down, it just goes up and down. You could just see that it's like an emotional behavior disorder that child has. He goes up and down.
Yeah,
It's not the
I know,
way that.
Miss Lovely, but you know, Miss
Yeah.
Lovely, my point, I understand exactly what you're saying, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but you know
No,
what? My
no.
point is that
Yes.
shit only works with the people that allows it to work. It don't work
Yes.
with me. It doesn't, and
Yes.
I've said that from the very beginning. So I've called Braid out on what his intentions are from the very beginning. That shit has never been a play in my face, a play on my intelligence, a play on who I am. But the other thing that I've called out from the very beginning is come again, Sam. That shit's not gonna work with me. It doesn't work with me.
Right. And it hasn't. And from watching it, it has not. It's not the word of division. I kept saying when Slim was talking, it's the master of confusion. He likes to cause the confusion. So that's what he was doing because he's never going to divide y'all from Nitra or y'all friendships with Nitra. That's never going to end because y'all are tight. So it's not going to happen. He likes to come in when he likes to cause the confusion. And so whoever screenshot that message, because he said it to me, he said, yes, I did it. I accomplished it. Because I said, you're the master of confusion. And he responded, yes, I accomplished it.
Right,
That's what Nietzsche saw. So he said that to me. So
right,
what you've done, Cheryl, you have definitely shut him down. You have not allowed him to play his game that he plays, his mind game, word game. He's a master. He's a master. He's young, but he's a master of confusion and manipulation. So that's what he does. He gets a joy out of it. I watch his face when he was on camera. His face, he gets a joy. He's laughing. It's funny. It's just kicks and giggles for him. So that's what he does. And he hasn't divided anything. He has to put on the show for all his followers because people was in the comments. So then he's performing. Then he has to perform for them by cutting people off and saying his little stuff because they get a thrill out of it, because that's why they follow him, because they love the way he performs.
And
So
and
that's
so
why
let me
you
let me
guys
just
did
say
an
this.
excellent
Let me
job.
say this, Braid, because Braid King, you did most certainly acknowledge that that's what you're setting out to do. That you're not looking for a resolution, and that you do just come in these spaces to continue to create chaos. You won't be on the panel no more, right? It has nothing to do with nothing other than the fact that it is what it is. So the same way you say that, hey, I just came in here to create chaos. I don't want a resolution. And 1 minute you say you want a resolution, another minute you don't. If your intention is just to come in here to create chaos, yeah, this won't be a space that you can come do it in. Not create chaos. If you want a resolution, come back. We'll look for a resolution.
Saying coming from FOE, um, nephew said something to him. He needs to take that up with nephew. It's two men arguing. They need to go ahead and dash it out. By him saying he wants to add us in it, it's because now he wants us to go after Good Yellow and say, well, he wouldn't be coming after us if you hadn't said nothing to him. See, that's another part of his game. So let me say I'm gonna come after all of y'all. So then now we can go and attack Good Yellow. And I understand why Good Yellow goes after him, because he has that passion and he cares about nature. 10 toes down. I wish I had somebody in my corner that stood 10 toes down for me like Good Yellow does for nature. So now he's gonna say he's gonna attack all of FOE. Why? Because now we're gonna go after Good Yellow. That's some more confusion and division he's trying to do. It's
Yeah,
That's
so
what
yeah,
that's
easy.
what I
yeah,
was
Miss
It's
saying.
so
Lovely.
Like
I can
easy.
certainly recognize that, and I don't. I
Mhm.
like I said, me personally, the shit don't work with me. You can't feed me shit and call it dog food.
I
So
know.
it don't work with me personally. So
I know,
you know
Shell.
what I'm saying. And
I know.
let me say this to you, Braid. There's not one time that you pushed a button over here today that I personally let you up. So we all know that it's mods in here. Mods push buttons. I'll take accountability for allowing you to sit up here. But the whole time I allowed you to sit up here, my conversation every time was resolution based. That's it. That's all. I'ma stand on it. Go ahead, Slim.
that's what I was going with. What Miss Lovely said, she kind of took the words. She took my talking point, but that's what I was gonna say. Y'all wonder why he won't go with Good Yellow, because if Good Yellow attacked on behalf of Miss Nitra, you know what I'm saying, and he got mad at Miss Nitra. So now, in order for him to the best way to hurt Good Yellow or to put Good Yellow in the cross is to store chaos within y'all. It's all like I promise you, it's all manipulation. Like W said, it's the order war. It ain't already it ain't always what y'all looking at. Y'all looking at the directs and he going indirect, but making his point, getting his point across every time. That's what he be trying to do. That's why even when you say that right now, he gonna definitely say one day after he get bored, he gonna definitely come back and say, I really want resolution, MissChell, and then do this shit all over again.
Hmm.
he because he knowing he got to figure out, he got to read you, see how to infiltrate. When he infiltrate, he get to go ahead and run his game plan, and that's all it is. Every time he just gonna keep on trying from any angle he can to get y'all to fight, and that's why I said it don't make sense to even bring him up.
Well, just like I told you, and I'm gonna say the same thing a million times over and over, right? The shit, if you know what a motherfucker is doing, to me, you'd be crazy to allow a motherfucker to win while they standing right in your face. That's my point. So I get what you're saying, Slim, but that shit don't apply to me because I know I won't allow it to work with me. It applies to a motherfucker that allows it to work. I'm not her. So
But
I get what you're saying.
this the one
One
part
thousand percent.
I
Go
love
ahead.
your energy. I love your energy, and I love how strongly you stand in shit. Right.
Hmm.
I love your energy and I love how strong you stand and shit. But sometimes you got to remember that you got to be strong for other people. And that's the part that I think that you're missing. And overall, hell yeah, with you, I told you earlier, you navigated and you handled the situation well. But he not worried about you. Once he see he can't get through you, he just using you to get to other people. And that's the point that you gotta be mindful of. It ain't always, again, it's indirect. I'm not here to get MissChell. I'm here to get these other ones that I know I can't get to, but because they fuck with MissChell, they in here listening. Boom. Now let me go ahead and target these other people that I now have access to because you let me in the house. You remember, if you seen Sinners, what happened on Sinners? They had to invite the motherfucker in the house. And what he said, before we even knew they were vampires, he said, now, because what about when a motherfucker look at him upside his head or when a motherfucker step on their shoe and then they start, not everybody in trouble. And that's Braid. Braid the vampires.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me tell y'all what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to, well, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're
So
right.
that's why I keep telling you not, I get why you defensive because you think it's about you. You like, shit, he didn't get to me. You not who he was even, you not even the target.
Right, you haven't done anything wrong, Shell. Not one thing have you done wrong. Because we know, all of us that see you, we know you're strong. So we know he's not playing with you at all. He's not playing on your top at all. We know that. But he does that, then he's trying to get at every, like Slim saying, he's trying to mess with everybody else who may not be as strong as you or the rest of us that understand how he operates. So that's that manipulation when it comes in, because he's a master of it. It's some people just manipulators. That's just what they're
Well,
born to
I'll
do.
say this for the people that is manipulated by him so easily, right? I would say this: find yourself, figure out
But
who you are, and have a brain and think for yourself.
well, so
Recognize when a motherfucker's playing in your face, and don't be easily manipulated. That's my only advice that I can give to anybody that I may have given a doorway to be manipulated by somebody else. Because whether it's on MissChell's platform or whether it's on his own. Because what I'm not going to do is sit here and play like half of these motherfuckers ain't over there in his goddamn comments and in his motherfucking live. So we ain't gonna play
exactly.
that
They're over
motherfucking.
there with
We
HB and
not gonna
everybody.
play that
They're being
motherfucking
streaming.
game,
Yeah, they've been
right? We
streaming
damn
this
sure ain't
for
gonna
a
play
long
that
time.
game. That the
Yeah.
only
But
time a motherfucker can hear this nigga talk is when I push my goddamn live button, right? So they in his comments, they in Susu comments, they in AJ comments, they in HB's comments, right? So we're not gonna pretend like the only time he's given an opportunity to say what he wants to say is on MissChell's platform. So if you're one of the ones that's easily manipulated by what the fuck this nigga is saying, and I open the door for that to happen, well, hey, figure yourself out, Sugarfoot. Get a motherfucking mind of your own.
wait. But you guys got to
Hold on.
realize,
Let me
y'all
answer
got to
this.
you got to
Let me answer
realize
this.
something.
It doesn't matter
A
who's
lot of
streaming
people are
us.
followers. A lot of these
Yeah.
people are just followers, misfits and followers, and so they gonna jump on any train they think they can get a ride on. Period.
Bingo,
Whatever that
top
train
shelf.
look
And
like.
just like I
Whatever.
told
Yes.
Slim earlier, that's what I told Slim earlier. That's bingo. That's my fucking point that I've been trying to make. So if they can be exposed in here in my motherfucking comment section, why the fuck not? Right? Because if we see them over there doing it and they come over here and I let them come up here and now all of a sudden them same fucking people, right? It's, oh yeah, Nitra, he's so disrespectful. He's so childish. He's so this. But over here, because Shell allowed him in the box, oh, it must be, this is a good place. This is a FOE space. So let me go ahead and tell Braid how much I love him and how much I care about him. And, oh, Braid, please
Say
stop.
that.
Come on now. I
Misfits and
mean,
followers.
people
Get
can
a
choose
life.
to
Get a
look at
mind
this
of your
thing
own.
however you
Right.
choose to look at it. But when I look at you, I'm going to look at you from the way you choose to look at it, because it can be looked at from all kind of different motherfucking ways. But if you want a narrative to be painted and you want to look at it a certain way, that's on you, because you're choosing to look at it that way because, hey, that's what you choose to do. But let's be clear, a lot of shit done been exposed in this one motherfucking live. But one thing a
Clock it.
motherfucker can't say is that MissChell had no foul and nefarious fucking intention. MissChell didn't set up no platform for Nitra to get bashed or talked about. MissChell
At
didn't give
all.
nobody no fucking opportunity to badmouth Nitra.
You did not.
So that's what we can't say. All that other shit is left up to the interpreter's imagination. But what did get clocked, and Slim, you brought light to this, is a lot of the motherfuckers in these comments that's jumping from pedal to post, agreeing with this person on Tuesday and this person on Thursday.
And that brings like to my next point. My next point I wanted to make is, though people be like, you said if you being manipulated, You need to go find yourself. Half these motherfuckers don't know when they being manipulated. That's the reason for it's called manipulation.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what's happening until you too deep in it. You lost in the sauce. And it takes sometimes you being able to call that for them to be able to see, like, damn, hold on, did this just happen to me for real like that?
Well, it takes a lot. It takes a low self-awareness, a low vibrational self-awareness, not to realize when somebody's playing in your fucking face. Period. I don't know what level IQ that is, but that's what it takes for you not to recognize somebody's playing in your face.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right, Top. You're right, Top. So I hope a motherfucker ain't never thinking this nigga done played in my Bray to tell
That
you.
part.
Bray
That
to tell
part.
you his damn self. Shit, I can't play in Shell face. She clock my shit all the time, and I do.
That part.
And I do.
Niggas don't get up
So
early enough.
yeah, don't ever
Okay.
think a nigga playing in my motherfucking face.
He ain't playing in your
What I
face.
play is called reverse psychology. So everybody don't know how to play that. So see, if we really want to talk about the art of war and how the shit really works, some of y'all just got to know how to play the fucking game. Some don't know how to play it.
And
Actually,
they stay in the arena. They stay in the arena getting ate
And
up.
let me address the trolls in the bottom who make fake pages and come in. And I know everybody on their platform addresses the trolls. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all can put listen, Michelle eat ass. I don't give a damn what y'all put in them comments. Just know that I'm not paying no attention to none of that bullshit y'all saying, because you motherfuckers ain't got the heart to come in and say shit with your chest. So your
Right.
words is falling on deaf ears. So y'all can type down there till your motherfucking fingers is numb and raw. Who gives a shit? You a
Who
coward and
gives
you
it?
ain't got sense enough to come in on your own page and say what you gotta say with your fucking chest out. Stand on it, bitch. But go ahead, whoever else was next.
Shit. Weak ass niggas.
yeah, that's
No, coconut head ass motherfucker. I'm not triggered. I'm passionate, like I've been from the time I started my live. You coconut head ass motherfucker. I'm never triggered. Don't ever think that I'm triggered. I'm passionate. I'm always gonna be passionate. I'm the same Michelle when I started this motherfucker that I'm gonna be when I turn this motherfucker off and go in there and clink clank with my nigga who's in the other room waiting on me. You ain't talking about shit. You another one. Fucking coconut. My name is Michelle Coconut. Nice to meet you. Motherfucker, go find the
Coconut.
tree you fell off of. Y'all go ahead.
They wanted some attention, Shell. You gave them enough attention. Let the coconut, that coconut been down there all day doing that
I mean, I
coconut
know, but
thing.
I'm just saying,
Honey.
motherfuckers come in and think they doing something and they on troll pages because they cowards. Y'all know that's what a troll page is.
Cowards.
It's a fucking coward.
That's
Like,
it.
Punk
you could never
ass.
say nothing with your
Pussy.
chest on a fucking troll page, coward.
That part. Coward.
Most troll people, if you're gonna troll, you gotta do it the right way. You just go in and you don't say anything and you just listen and collecting data. Y'all get in here and want to come on your troll page and type a whole bunch of stuff to think it's
They
gonna
want to
hurt
talk
people's
shit. They want to
feelings.
talk right.
And it doesn't. And that's what she's saying. Just
And they
come on
want to
your real
holler about
page and
Bray
say what
got
you
these
gotta say.
people in here on fire. Let me tell you something. Bray King and a lot of y'all over there on that side who like this for entertainment, y'all be screaming at the top of y'all's motherfucking lungs about to bust your own eardrums, spitting on your phone. You got to clean your phones every 30 minutes. Let me tell you something. It's not a speckle of spit on my motherfucking phone. You'll never hear me sit up and scream and holler at this motherfucking phone. Because what? What? You got to be crazy. And nobody has me on fire. The motherfucker that had me on fire is somebody just trying to defame the character of my daughter. Don't ever get that twisted. Don't ever get that twisted. That's the only motherfucker on this app that you'll ever see me fired up about. That's it. That's all. Find you something else to do.
Ditto.
I was gonna say this too. I want to add is because he comes against. Okay, it's like most of it, like us here, we're all like-minded because all the ladies that's up here, we all are strong-minded women, and we stand in the paint. Like we understand when people are coming at us, and a lot of women that's on FOE are strong-minded women, and we know what it is. Maybe it's because we're older. If you kind of notice those other platforms that follow up under him, they follow up under him, and he controls that. He's not able to control what's going on in FOE or just how he came over here And that's the problem for me. This is what I observe. The reason why he keeps coming for FOE is because he cannot control what goes on. He can't control what Miss Nitra's doing. So that's his challenge. This is a challenge for him because he wants to be able to control. And that's why he keeps coming in trying to go on somebody else's panel, trying to cause a division. That's
No, I don't
we
agree
all
with I don't
see it.
agree. No, Miss Lovely, I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that at all, respectfully. I think that he keeps coming for FOE because he keeps getting responses.
Yeah.
See, just like I said earlier today, if I walk up to Peaches every day and say, Nanny, Nanny, boo boo, your mama smell like doo doo, and every day I make her cry, every day I make her cry, every single day I make her cry. The minute I walk up to her and she laughs with me, it's no longer an insult to her. Guess what? My shit don't work no more. I can no longer say it and get a response. It doesn't work. I can't come for her anymore with that. I'm going to have to find something new because that no longer works. But just like Tanitra's point that she absolutely made, and it was a valid point, he is an agent of chaos. And again, I have said that since day one. I've told him that to his fucking face. You're an agent of chaos. You like chaos. You breed chaos. I've said that, right? But as long as his chaos works and he sets out to create chaos and somebody is affected by it and it works, guess what? Shit, let me keep on. It's working. Ain't that the comment that was spoke on in the bottom? It's working.
Yeah, that's true.
And just
Right.
like I said, it's not working. Let me be clear about something else. It's not working because MissChell pushed her motherfucking button. It could have been Susu to push her button. Do y'all think this nigga would have said anything different? Please. It could have been AJ to push her button. Do y'all think this nigga would have said anything different? Please. It could have been him to push his button. Do y'all think he would have said anything different? Please. It could be Manny pushing his motherfucking button. Do y'all think he would have said anything different? Please. An agent of chaos is going to
I
create
agree.
chaos where they go. That's what they set out to do. So whether he does it here, there, every motherfucking where, Brain King is who he says he is, an agent of chaos. Am I wrong for trying to get a resolution on behalf of FOE and Miss Nitra? Like, come on, enough is enough. Well, hey, call me wrong if you want to. If I had it all to do over again and I felt like it was going to work, I'm going to try it. I'm not going to sit by idly and be like, oh, well, I'm just going to bite my fingernails and just hope that this gets better. No, I've never been that person to sit on the sideline and do absolutely nothing. So me putting my motherfucking hat in the ring and saying, hey, let me see if I can get a resolution in this. That's my character. That's my nature. That's who I am.
That's who you been
And I
since you've been on
understand
this
that,
app, and
Shell.
everybody know that's been you. You've always been the mediator, been the peace to chaos, or try to, the resolution person. Like that's always been you. So this not nothing you just started doing
Yeah.
today
Yeah.
because of this situation.
Right.
In our own
Somebody got an
situations,
echo.
you've regulated and did this in our own situations within FOE. Like that's been you. So why would we expect anything different? What we have to realize is the older ones, we are older, and that's why we are able to be the ages that we are, because that's where wisdom comes from. Y'all got to remember the ages of these people that this chaos and this stuff is coming from. This is their livelihood and their entertainment. And then now that they get to make money off of it, why would they stop?
Mm-hmm.
So if this is my livelihood and how I make my money, we have to think with wisdom that we do have that they don't yet. I'm going to keep on poking a bear with those that I can make the money off of, which is, like Shell said, only way he can keep doing this is he keeps getting that privilege from the responses. The moment that you don't get no response and you getting ignored, like only a fool gonna argue with themselves and talk to themselves. You keep on, doing you and being the spirit of chaos, because that's a spirit. Then eventually you're going to stop because you're not getting the entertainment that you need. And the numbers not going to be numbering like they are, other than from the people that's up under you that resides in that same spirit and like kindred spirits and like it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, everybody in FOE, Just like, I always say, I only respond, you're going to hear me respond if a person say phenomenal time. We all are a part of FOE. FOE is us, but it's not our identity. We are individuals that have our own identity. FOE is a group, is an organization. So he can't come for every single person in FOE because of one person.
Mm-hmm.
That's impossible because eventually he gonna get tired,
Yeah,
and it's not possible. And then he have relationships with other people in FOE that he still likes some FOE people, but the ones that he know he can get a response from that's not there yet, he's gonna keep going at them.
Yeah, well, Ty, I pretty much said it till I was blue in the face, and shit, it is what it is. I ain't gonna move no motherfucking different because, like I said, I came on this app the same motherfucker that I am today, and it is what it is.
And Shell, that's who you are. Just to be honest with you, like Phenomenal Ty was just saying, ain't no need for me to repeat it. Me and Shell have different approaches to different things. A lot of different approaches, to be honest with you. And to look at him in that way, I can play war games with him. I can play the little psychological games with him all day, every day. It don't bother me at all. I know what he's doing. Shell knows what he's doing. But I'm not going to jump up there and go to battle with him every single time. There's plenty of times that names have been mentioned, my name specifically, and I just don't go out there and just go battle it. Sometimes no response is the best response because then that person can't argue about their daggone selves. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I don't like to be challenged. You can see that, Shell. Sorry for dropping him that fast, but he had to go as soon as he did it. He better be glad he ain't muted right now because I thought about muting him for their entire live, but I'm going to go ahead and let him sit there because it's not my live. But I will say that I think you did a phenomenal job. I think that you trying to find a resolution, the difference between me and you, I didn't even look for a resolution. I'm going to be honest with you. Once Nitra said what she said, when people give me a boundary, she said what she said, I left it alone. I'm not even going to try to find a resolution between them two. A boundary is a boundary. She don't want it, let it go. She says she ain't got a problem with him, let it go. So for everybody, that's the scooters out there, everybody looking for a resolution between them two, don't. When she's ready to resolve and he's ready to resolve, they'll do it on their own. That's the way I operate. Just like someone gave me a boundary the other day, don't send me a clip with my name in it. Well,
That's
I
good.
didn't. I did not. But this person was like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? And so you told me never to send you a clip again. It was about you and some other people, but you told me not to send it to you. So I never sent the person the clip. So the person actually said, you know what? I did say that. And you're right. And thank you. Can I have the clip? Yeah, if you come to me, I'll give it to you. So I'm just saying, you okay, brother, I didn't want to mention your name. But yeah, I mean, that's just, I respected her boundary. That's it, and that's all. So I'm not looking for a resolution between them two. That's just me, and that's how I operate.
Yeah, I think we all kind of move around different ways, but I don't know. I just, like I said, I think we all kind of know where he's coming from because I get a lot of his. I can be in a live and he may say something I don't agree, that he'll be screaming at my name and saying something to me. Then I usually come and tell him what I usually talk to him, try to talk to him, and say, hey, this is what I see because I don't agree with everything that he
Thank you,
does.
G-Right.
Sometimes he has problems with that. So I think we all kind of know, his mindset and where he's going. I don't think anybody did anything wrong today. But I understand, right? So Anita says that we listen, we all respond to how we feel like we need to respond to it. For me, I'm tired. He's just draining.
Well, let me respond to this comment, y'all, because some of y'all comment cousins, I tell you, the way y'all brains operate, I wonder if you're missing a piece of your brain cells.
Girl,
I
so don't
never.
respond. So don't respond. So don't respond.
Okay,
That's
you're
what I've been
right.
saying the whole time. So don't respond. You could be responding to a motherfucker that's literally sitting on a dirty ass mattress with no sheet on it that got thumbtacks and sheets hung up for window curtains. Like why? I mean, I'm not.
In a tent with some Wi-Fi.
You're
Yes.
right. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. You're right. Sitting on
On
the curb
on
asking for
their on
quarters
that
and shit.
phone, on their
Why
track
respond?
phone.
Yeah,
You're right.
everybody and everything don't deserve a response. I've been saying that from the very fucking beginning. Like
But didn't I
some
just say that too? Some responses is a no response. See how much that's a real friend right there. She just checked me and said, "Hey, don't do
Because
it."
I be.
I love that. That's what I love about real friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
come on.
pointless. It's
It's
pointless. Motherfucker
pointless.
sitting up
I'm
on a
with you on
pissy
that.
ass mattress with no motherfucking sheet on it. Like, nigga, we're not even in the same. I'm not talking to you. But you go wash your sheets. Yeah, start there. Fucking who the fuck? Yeah, so I mean, it's just it is what it is. That's what those people do. And like I told Bray the other day, I'm not finna single this nigga out like he's the only one. It's 800 people in here. It's 300 agents of chaos in the motherfucking comment. Y'all think Bray King is the only one? Fuck no. Half of these people with these comments, if I push the button and let them come up here and do what they do, they're agents of fucking chaos. It is what it is. Some of us got agents of chaos sitting on our panel all day, every motherfucking day. It is what it is. He's not the only one.
No, he's
There's
not.
plenty. There's plenty.
Mm-hmm.
He's just the only one that's going to sit up here with his fucking chest and say it. That's what I am. That's what I'm doing deliberately. But it's a lot of motherfuckers that's doing it in your face and they kiki, oh, hey, hey. And yeah, they're
Right.
creating fucking chaos at every given turn, every chance they get. They just wrap it up
That
in a
in
motherfucking
4K.
box and put it in
That's what they
a
live
pretty
in.
ass
Shit.
box with a nice bow and hand it to you.
Yup, I seen that happen in 4K, Shell, because I was over
Yeah.
here on my iPad listening to a live, and when that young lady came up in Nitra's live and told that bald faced lie about Susu's live, I fell out laughing. I said, "Now why is she an agent of chaos?"
And Rizzy, let me tell you something, sweetheart. I can never be under attack, right? I'd have to participate in your game to be under attack, and I'll never participate in your game. So I would suggest you just find you somebody else that's going to participate with you, and get yourself together. Bless your heart, the best way that you know how.
Bless your
Focus on
heart.
you. Focus on you. Focus on the things that's going to make you a better person in life. That's the only war you fighting right now, sugar. You don't want to fight
Ooh.
no war with me because I'm straight. I'm good.
Ooh.
I'm good. I can turn this motherfucking camera on and give you a whole motherfucking tour, sweetheart. I'm more than good. You understand
That
what I'm
part.
saying? This is
Let them
not the
know.
motherfucking war you want to fight. I ain't in a war with nobody.
Let them know.
Yeah. Yeah. Find you something else to
Exactly.
do, Sugarfoot.
She
Yeah.
just trying to get her
You probably
name
the age of
called.
my youngest child. Like I'm not under attack by no motherfucking body. I gotta do something in order
Under
to be
attack.
attacked.
Did
Right?
she take her medicine? Med call was at what,
I
12,
don't
Rizzy?
know, but I
Wait a
ain't gonna
minute.
play on nobody's mental
Yeah.
health or none of that shit.
She
I don't
must be
want to do none
having
of
get
that.
ready to have
I
dinner.
just feel like the shit is unnecessary, it's silly, and the same way I want a resolution for anybody that's having beef, unnecessary beef on this motherfucking app, unwarranted beef. It goes for everybody. I don't discriminate. I'm
Okay.
really, truly, honestly. And I understand Peaches, and I get what you're saying because she said something about your daughter. She put my daughter in a motherfucking video and defamed her character too. I get it. You have every right to be upset, mad, frustrated, disappointed, and all of that. But
And
at the
Y'all,
on the
end,
she's in a group
defense.
home. Y'all seen it last night in live. So while y'all talking about don't mention meds and she's in a group home. We seen the people come in and checking on her last
Ah,
night on his live.
Oh
shut up.
wow.
Yes.
She
Don't
got
act
a
like y'all
license
ain't
to
see
be.
that.
Oh wow.
I didn't see it. You know I ain't next.
There it is. That explains it all now.
That is true.
yeah, but at the end of
Explains
the
a lot.
day, honestly, it should be a resolution for everybody if they want one. But if they won't, hey, if y'all don't, hey, fuck it, do it. Do what you do. Wake up in the
Rehab.
motherfucking morning screaming at your motherfucking phone, spitting on this bitch. If y'all like it, I love it. It is what it is. I
Rehab,
could,
group home, it don't matter what it is. She's in a facility.
Is it for
So
her
she needs to
mental?
she needs to take that seriously and stay off this app. Because it will mess with your mental.
Yeah, definitely. She needs to,
Explains it. That explains it. You got
yeah.
somebody that's incapacitated,
Who
whatever kind of
cares if
way.
the
No, no.
that's what I'm oh, okay, I'm
They
sorry, go ahead.
They incapacitated. Ain't got nothing to do. Ain't got a life. They confined. So you can't expect nothing too much from them. No goddamn way. They come from a deficit. So it is what it is. Don't even
Yeah.
reply. Leave them niggas
I'm gonna
alone.
let her be what she wants to be.
Yeah.
Famous.
She don't know what she want to be.
Yeah, I definitely did. So I don't. I can't speak on nothing that I don't have no factual proof about. I ain't gonna be no hypocrite and sit here and say that I didn't say earlier that if narratives are being spun that's not true, a motherfucker that allowed the fucking untruth to run rampant. I don't want no part of it. I'm not no motherfucking hypocrite. I said that. I stand on it, and it goes for everybody, including myself. I don't know where the girl is. I don't know what her history is. I don't know why she's there. I know it's a drug rehab and there's a physical rehabilitation. I don't know if she's there. I don't know if she's in a mental ward. I don't know if she's in a motherfucking emergency room. I don't know where she's at. And quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. So with that being said, hey, y'all have a great day. I'm getting ready to
You
push
too,
this
sissy.
button, find me some shit to do. And I'm sure y'all will go to somebody else's platform and
No,
continue the
I'm going to
mess
touch grass.
Me too.
somewhere.
Probably in LA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
To the rooftops in the sun and drink wine. All right.
all right, y'all.
All
Thank
right, talk to
you.
y'all later.
All right.
Now, Glock, what is that?
Shoot,
So
I
y'all,
just
look, what
spoke
y'all
on
was
it.
talking
What
about
y'all
for
was
real?
saying?
Because,
Laughing at y'all.
huh?
Y'all,
That's how I'm laughing at y'all.
He's
well,
so
you need to get some of them gums and teeth in the backs and the sides and stuff before you get to laughing at us, okay?
Oh, girl, that looked like that doll that Kappa made earlier today.
Munchkin.
Y'all over here with munchkin. Don't do that, baby. That's gonna get you in trouble.
Tea time doll.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about my tea time doll?
That doll you made,
She gonna
that shit look just like
she
that
gonna
guy.
get me and you.
I said it looked like the doll. The fuck?
Have you seen Kappa feet?
So
Y'all, listen. So let me tell y'all know I've been up for about a good hour and a half, but I was roaming the streets being nosy. And I landed in this live. So the live was MissChell, the FOE lady. So I landed in her live, and she was called. She wanted to do a resolution between Braid and Miss Nitra. Slim came up and said, basically said, listen, don't do it. Miss Nitra don't need you to do that. You know, that hurt Miss Teacher feelings when y'all platform Braid or whatever. What else she was saying? Like basically, yeah, like he Braid playing in y'all face or whatever, right? So she was like, no, 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 no. Everybody know me or whatever. I'm trying to like summary because it's too long. Everybody know that I'm not like that. I'm trying to get a resolution. Bitch, how about Miss Dietrich came up, baby, and they had a little conversation. So Braid somebody he went in the comments, somebody he went in. Miss Dietrich said Miss Dietrich said I don't platform. I would never platform y'all ops. What that mean? If Miss Dietrich said I would never platform y'all ops, that mean she don't want y'all platforming her ops. Am I tripping?
real quick, somebody enough to say that they family over everything, then yeah. Nah, you're not tripping. That's what she's saying. I believe that's what she's saying. If you that cool with somebody that is family over everything, then that mean that you wouldn't platform them and amplify them on your page.
So
You
they
ain't gonna stop them from going to
that's
other
what they
people's
was trying to
pages.
tell her. Like basically what Slim was, but she didn't see it that way. And child in the end, who would have thought Slim was telling the truth? Cause he was like, that hurt me your feelings basically when y'all be platforming Braid. So I guess he was right, child. So I listened to that little mess and then I left. But I was like, well damn. So FOE gotta stop platforming Braid can't go in FOE's panel. Not like if he like I don't know. I wanna say he can go in that platform if he's not trying to start that, but when she said platform the ops, I don't think she want him in the platforms, period. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's how I took it. Like
if I say, Glock, I don't understand. I would never platform your ops, right? That means that God, you got an op on your panel, right? And I know you be on my panel, so I'm telling you, damn, you platform my op, I would never platform yours. So that means I don't want the motherfucker up there, period. Isn't that what that means? Cause them
That's
motherfuckers,
exactly what it means.
yeah, cause motherfuckers was like, no, Miss Nietzsche not saying she don't want y'all to platform. No, that's what the fuck she's saying. How it? I had just woke up and I was smarter than them motherfuckers. But I'm just gonna mind my business. I just had to tell somebody because I know everybody could be that slow. I had to tell people who But I I know. ain't mad though. I get what she's saying. Like Yeah, you really I ain't can't mad smile in somebody. either, but it's just the slow people that's like, no, that's not what she's saying. Well, what the is that me? Am I choppy? That So yep, that's what happened over there. I don't know. They say they was live for a long time though, but I can't tell y'all because I was letting the Lord use me, let my body get some rest. But
He was
girl,
in the panel. He got dropped down.
oh, he got dropped.
Yeah, he said, well, if you think all of what Slim was saying is what it is, then do something about it. So when he said that, as him and Miss Peaches was talking, she dropped his ass out the panel.
Lord, he finna get all them.
I just knew, I don't know, I was gonna say that, but I hope not. But yeah, I
Yeah.
told him the term, but we was recapping something else. I was being nosy at the same time, so yeah, I
Yeah,
went.
Drina. So y'all mean to tell me, I hear what y'all saying. So y'all telling me that if y'all fuck with somebody, that if y'all would hold that person to the standards of, okay, if I don't fuck with them, you can't fuck with them.
I'm not
You
like
mean
that,
to
but
tell me that people can't be partial?
no, cause no, you can't. It's a lot of people that okay. That all right. We got a perfect example. $2 and Nietzsche don't get along. I fuck with Nietzsche and I was fucking with $2. I never crossed the boundary with them too. So it is possible. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. So it
Yeah.
is possible. Yeah, I
So,
agree.
but
I mean,
why
cause
put
it's I
that
rock with
squeeze
people
on
that King don't rock
somebody
with,
and say,
but King don't tell me
don't
to block them.
don't tell me not
You
to talk
felt
to
like
them?
that
But
with
that group say
Bella.
they fun.
What did I feel about Bella? Bella ain't never been my friend. So what did I feel about Bella? I never told nobody not to platform Bella.
Yep, sure did.
Bella can't come on my platform. I said you can't come to my platform and discuss Bella. And that's in my rights to do so.
Right.
I said you cannot stream Bella in my platform. That's my platform. I cannot tell you what to do outside of my platform.
Right.
That's true.
Cause
So
you
I'm talking
came
to
over
the
to
lady right
mine.
here. When have you ever heard me say that?
She came over to my platform and I had Slim up there in the box. She came right on over and was like, fuck him.
Exactly. Slim did been in
Not
another
once
platform while
disrespectful.
I was in there. But
Hey,
Slim doesn't
cool.
come to my platform. I don't do that. A lie don't care who tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. See how you just lied on me and ain't have no proof. I know I don't like a motherfucker. Sometimes I try to stay out the platform with people I don't like unless it's something juicy going on and I must attend that platform. You don't see me in Holly nobody boxes.
Would you say, Barbie, you must attend the
I
platform?
must attend, which I was summoned. The fuck?
Hey, Dr. I don't know. Well, I guess they all heard it from each other now. Don't platform her up.
I mean, but she would, but her reason, she say her reason for saying it because she feels like he wants to cause chaos between the FOE. But
My thing is the only way Bray could cause chaos between FOE if FOE allow Bray to cause chaos.
Exactly.
Cause when I seen the clip with him in the panel with Dextina doing hair, I didn't see he wasn't being messy. They
He
was
sure
actually
did.
talking about hair, y'all.
And not only that, he was pushing her check to get her in the lead, and he did it.
Hmm. So I don't know how that's gonna go because I really but and I know that when you look at the balls, that's not the whole thing. But what I saw, the clip that I saw, I just saw two professional braiders. You know what I'm saying?
Family
Compliment
over
each other
everything. Hey,
in
family over
one thing.
everything,
That's what I
Bart.
saw. But
Family over everything. That mean you ride with your family. You ride with your family. You know what I'm saying? You can't smile in my face. I understand both sides. I understand what you're saying, and I understand what Miss Nietzsche saying. You can't
right.
smile in my face with my ops. You can't smile in my, you know what I'm saying? They sitting in your box. They not getting no pressure. To me, that's smiling in the face of my op. I don't do that though, because I don't care about other people's platforms. I just ask you don't let people up on your platform to talk about me. But I don't give a fuck if they just in your box. But when you purposefully let them up there to talk about me, I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about them. I'm gonna talk about your mama. I'm gonna talk about everybody. I'm gonna get my lick back. However, if you just over there chilling and they in your box, I don't care, as long as they don't talk about me. But I get what Miss Nietzsche's saying. FOE, family over everything. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all
No,
don't get it?
I'm
Like,
not that what she's saying, but I'm trying. But what I was saying is they was over there like they was. It was some of the FOP people like Miss Nietzsche ain't. That ain't what Miss Nietzsche's saying. That is exactly what the fuck Miss Nietzsche is saying.
yeah, she's saying stop rocking with, you can't rock with my ops and rock with me. I get it, because that's
Exactly,
how people get backdoored. I get it. Come on now, we grown. We gonna sit here and act like people don't get backdoored that way?
and
Come
they
on.
do.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't smile in my ops face and smile in my face at the same time. Bitch, I'm gonna look at you hard ways. Yeah, harder way, nigga. Get your ass on my face. I get it. I get what she's saying. But I also get you can't run nobody else's platform either. I get that point too. So it is what it is. I'm not
Well,
near my
they
phone,
said
y'all. I
Bray
got my
can't come back
headphones
on
on.
their platform.
Oh,
Well, at
it's
least
Nate
that
Brad.
lady said it. I don't know about
They
the rest
said
of them.
what?
That lady said that Bray could come back on her platform.
He
Hey,
couldn't or he
fam.
could?
He cannot.
He
Oh.
cannot.
Okay, well,
FOE.
she made her decision.
Yep. So what do you think, Barb? You think Miss Nietzsche wrong? Or I'm gonna say, do you think that's a wrong concept? I ain't gonna say Miss Nietzsche, it's a lot of people feel that way.
No, I don't. I don't. If that's how she feel, that's how she feel. But only thing I had an issue with is the lady. Uh, the lady was real stern and firm that Braid wasn't doing this, Braid wasn't doing that. Then when Miss Nietzsche got up there with the talking and said her thing, then it's like the lady totally switched. You know, like. Yeah, like, oh, if that's what he doing, then no, he can't come up here no more. But he wasn't getting over on my head. Yes, he was because,
Look what Sass say.
huh?
Look at what Sass say. That's the truth.
Nah, because she doesn't support her own people going live. See, but the thing with this lady, like, she was like, oh, he's not playing in my face. It's not going over my head. Yeah, he is because y'all, you were sick. Even though she said it wasn't, but it was because you're sitting here, you're having a conversation about whatever diabolical thing he's done. You know the problem he has with FOE. Is that him not? Is you? Don't y'all feel like that was them falling in his pond? You're having a negative conversation. Just because you're not yelling and screaming does not make the conversation positive.
That's true. I could see that. I could see that.
Then her and
Yeah, I could see
them
that.
had they look, like agree to disagree type moment.
Hmm.
Erica Nicole found she must be looking for a home. She came up in the panel. She had
Erica,
yeah, Erica
the
Nicole.
one that stayed with Trina, or the one that stayed with Trina, the one Trina stayed with, is that the same girl, right?
No, the one that go with same
Oh, okay. Who Trina stayed with? Who is
Essie.
that girl? Essence. Okay, okay. I was getting confused. I do not know
So
why I get them shit
she
confused.
came up and she was saying something, and I'm like, yeah, he really is, cause Braid ain't even in the panel, and they still discussing Braid. Don't that mean that he? That's why he said made the statement that he won.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
still having a
Like he still got
conversation.
them mad. Yeah, they still mad, and he gone. He gone
Yeah,
down the
like
road.
everybody, like somebody's trying to prove point about this. Oh, he not getting
Hmm.
over. He ain't getting over because I know what it is. It ain't, it ain't going over my head. Yeah, it is. It actually is. I was kind of confused on that. I was like, what
I
the?
mean, because when Bray said he was gonna block everybody that was in AJ's panel, I went over to his live. I was like, "What you gonna block me for? How you gonna block me? I ain't got nothing to do with you and AJ." He was like, "I was just mad. I was just mad because y'all was over there because I didn't even know they had. Excuse me, I didn't even know they had fell out. I didn't even know they had fell out. I just came on one day and AJ was talking about something pertaining to me or some reason I went over there and got in the box. Next thing I know, they talking about Kappa Brave said he gonna block you. Like what he
Y'all,
blocking me for?
I finna go see if Baldhead Activity got the clip, y'all. Cause
We
y'all,
heard some of it. We
I,
we streamed some of it.
did
The
you? I
end.
want y'all to hear the
Nah,
part
the
when
end.
Miss Nitra
The
came
end.
in the box.
I know we didn't get that part. We came
That's
in at
what
the
I want
end.
y'all to hear. It because I want you to hear. Okay, so y'all heard some of it, so y'all didn't hear the part.
We heard the Slim part, where Slim was in the box and Brave was already gone, I think.
Okay, so you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about then. The
Yeah,
conversation
yeah,
with
yeah.
T. Okay, good. Let me go
Yeah,
listen.
because she was talking about how ain't nobody playing in her face and she was resolution based and all. Yeah, we heard it. Yeah.
Right, but
But the
I
end
I
part,
I
if you
I, I
find the
disagree.
first part,
I don't know if I'm gonna find a second part because
the Miss Nitra in the box
it just
part.
happened. Yeah, so I don't know how long it take Ballhead to
Okay.
upload.
Okay, Barb, so I'm gonna ask you this. If somebody chilling with your ops, like even in real life, let's take it from internet to real life. Let's say me and you cool, and then you tell me, hey, so and so tried to backdoor me, and the next thing you see is me and this person pop up, at some event together, or what I'm saying, like we chilling out, eating whatever we post, and you know what I'm saying? How would you feel at that point?
I'm gonna be looking a little sideways because
Yeah.
right now I'm gonna be looking like, damn, is them hoes in it together? Like
Plotting? Is they
yeah,
plotting on you? Yep,
yeah,
that's how you get backdoored.
yes.
Yep.
I'm absolutely
Yep.
gonna be looking at it weird. I'm gonna be like, ooh, I don't know, and I know me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna mess with Cap.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't got to teach me. I ain't got to touch
Mm-hmm.
fire to know that it's hot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
So I
I
get what
am
Miss
gonna
Nitra's
tread very
saying, but I also somebody just confirmed because I know I heard Bray on one of the blogs or I was listening to his live where he said he wasn't picking on them no more. He had took a break on messing with them. He's gonna leave them alone. So then they said in here that Miss Nitra went after Bray again on her own, unprovoked. I don't know if it's true, but they said Miss Nitra started it back up. If that's the case, then at that point, also too, if he's already been frequenting that panel in that space, is it right because now y'all fell out? Is it right to put that in place for people that he's already been around?
but
So
she
there's
said
some different
that
caveats to that.
per the comments, she said it
Mhm.
before.
Before.
Yeah.
Oh, she said this before, like just in general, if you fucking with my ops, you can't fuck with me.
No, she said her exact words, I win platform, y'all ops.
Here's the thing:
Okay.
if you screaming
Okay.
that you FOE, ain't FOE a family, right? So don't
Yeah.
y'all all ride
Yeah.
together? Y'all do the same thing?
Yep. One
Yeah.
band,
I
one
mean,
So,
sound.
so
the
Yep.
only
bring
reason
y'all
why
together.
it's
Get you
not
a
wrong
family. All
because
y'all gotta do is pick a
they
person.
is family origin of that is FOE, family over everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. I
Right.
get
I shouldn't have to question my family. I get what she's saying, 100%. I get what she's saying, but I don't think the lady intentions was that from listening to what they was just saying. I don't think her intentions was to hurt Miss Nietzsche or be disrespectful, but I get what Miss Nietzsche's saying. Okay, so yeah, because if one of my llamas, say I'm into it with somebody, and one of my llamas jump in the box and sit in the box with one of the people I'm into it with, and they, even if they don't say nothing, because the llamas don't talk on their pages and stuff, I still would be like, what are you doing in the box on a lot? Yeah, I get it. I get it. That's
Yeah.
what the llamas is my family. You know what I'm saying? I expect them. They could be in the live tussling and talking shit. I don't care about that. But you in the box supporting, or you in the live gifting on a llama page, and I'm letting this person have it. Yeah, I'm gonna look at you kind of hard. I'm gonna look. Nah, I ain't gonna look at you hard. I'm a yeah. There's some conversations
Do
gonna
I
be
have
had.
a streamer up here? They say BK is over there on